Good evening. Welcome to the Knicks Shine Show, special early edition of the late night show. They let us out tonight an hour early, the holiday weekend. Good things. I know a lot of you are probably watching the Knicks game right now, so I thank you for joining, and I am monitoring it, and we can go through those emotions together, as I'm sure many of you will be going through. But thank you for joining. We are going to kick it off as usual with some awesome beats by the great, the one, the only Blitz BK. And then maybe we got some other surprises lined up.
Hey, all you shiners, it's time for something cool. I'm here to do my part. I'll drop a stinky fart. No chicken soup for you. I'm gonna eat it up. And then I'll do a show and talk about the Green Hornet. I got a new laptop. You know it doesn't suck. I'll need to keep it down when I'm making too much noise. My mom will pull the plug and Dennis smack my ass, and that will surely blow. Hey, fuckers, it's time for the Nick Shine Show.
Welcome, my friends, it's a shine time, shine time. It's time to talk about the Jets. Don't you know it's shine time, it's shine time. Time to be with my friends. Hey, have you seen my toe?
It's got me.
Gentry covered in football.
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Knicks Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Knicks Shine Show, the Knicks Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his promise, Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, so get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Knicks Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Knicks Shine Show, the Knicks Shine Show.
Fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic. Sorry, I am changing a couple things here in the settings. Uh-oh. Not good right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you were a member of the Discord group, thank you. I shared the link in there. Tonight's a hangout, so everyone's welcome to join the show, including this guy who clicked in before the show even started. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring in the great Charles Gorman.
Hey, buddy. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you, sir?
Great, man. Watching the Knicks game right now.
You mean the Pacers game?
Yeah, in the Pacers game. Yeah, they're down by 8 right now, the Knicks, but
Uh-oh.
the Yankees are losing 3-2.
Last I saw, they were up 1-0.
Some guy had a 2-run bomb or something.
All right.
It wasn't a 2-run bomb. It was a 2-run double. My apologies. My dad just corrected me.
Tell Mr. Gorman I said hello.
I will.
Now.
Yeah, hold on.
Dad, Nick says hi.
Oh, I will. Don't worry. Dad, Nick says hi. My dad says hi back. So,
Your dad gave me an invite. I don't know if you're aware of this.
my dad gave you an invite?
Yes. He didn't tell you?
No.
He says once you move out to the apartment, I am invited to take your room and move into the house there, and then me and your dad can hang out and watch Jets games and Yankees games all the time together. They didn't
He
tell you?
says that you can come into the house. He can come into the house and watch Jet games and Yankee games with you.
I'm taking your room, Charles.
He says he's taking my old room. He said, "Sounds good."
There you go. That's been the plan the whole time, Charles. I'm bumping you out to move in and hang out with Mr. Gorman.
Great. I make sure you I know you treat my dad well.
Always. You don't have to tell me that. Dixon, he's not there yet. And Charles, do we have a like? Do you have like a day marked on the calendar where like you're officially like fully in?
Hopefully either tomorrow or Sunday.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Did you know that today is YouTube's 20th birthday
No, 20th birthday was February 14th.
for YouTube?
Yeah.
Well, it's still there on my YouTube studio.
It is what it is. Don't worry about it.
I should have known that you would fact check me on that. Any updates on the game, Charles? Can you give people play by play of what's going on?
Well, the Knicks are down by 8. Auginobi hit 2 free throws. Siakam's got like close to 40 points. Halliburton with the ball. He's going for 3. And it's an air ball of air balls.
Nice.
The
Charles
Knicks
is
got
good
the
at playing.
ball, and Halliburton's laughing. He can't believe he missed the shot. Knicks got the ball, and I tell you what, that guy Neesmith, he's got a great touch in his. Now they're down by 5. Brunson hit a 3.
Nice.
Brunson's amazing, man. I know you're not a Knicks fan, Nick. Who was your NBA team growing up? Was it the Bulls because of Michael Jordan?
It was more because of Scottie Pippen, believe it or not.
Really? Then what the hell made you? Oh, I'm sorry. You told me you were a North Carolina fan because of Jordan.
J.R. Reed. I was a little after Jordan.
Who the hell's J.R. Reed?
A player on North Carolina in the mid '80s.
Was he good?
I liked him. He was on
Was
the
he
mid
like in the
'80s
whole very
when I
good
was like
class?
7, 8 years old. That was the first North Carolina team that
Okay.
that I like really remember. Rick
So
Fox was
J.R.
there, who
Reed.
played on the Lakers for years.
Okay, that's cool. I remember you telling me you became a fan of the Georgia Bulldogs because of the actual Bulldog mascot,
Yes.
which is not a bad thing. You know, Bulldogs, I think, are some people think they're hideous. I think they're underrated breed, to be honest with you.
Charles, what's going on with the game? I don't have TV on, man. I need play by play. Is it a commercial?
Well, Jalen Brunson just hit 5 consecutive points for the Knicks and on commercial break right now.
Okay. All right. You got to let me know. I don't have the game
Jalen
on.
Brunson is very good. My dad couldn't. My dad is still in shock of how good Jalen Brunson has been for the Knicks,
I think
and he
everyone.
likes Jalen Brunson too, by the way.
I don't think anybody saw that coming. Shout out to John with his 10-month member super chat. Thank you, John. It says it's shine time, baby. Congrats on the pickup. Well deserved for a good dude. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. I
Yeah,
know.
man. I mean,
Hold on one sec. We are for those of you. I see Todd. What's up, man? Patty Grimes. Gary's here. Ricky, New York. Bill M. We have the wide receiver raffle going on right now, and I did just receive. We have a Santonio Holmes full-size helmet. We have mini helmet with Al Toon and Wesley Walker, both on the same helmet. And I just received today when I got in the door the Wayne Corbett mini helmet. Now,
that's cool, man.
here's what we do now. Here's a new addition that we came up with last night. Let me add this. Let me remove this.
Jalen Brunson has more 30-point games in Knicks playoff history.
He has the most ever.
19, surpassing Patrick Ewing, who has 18.
Nice. So here is the new wheel. If you gift 5 memberships on the channel, you will then get to spin the multiplier. And this is how many raffles you get. We came up with Jake last night, not Jake Asman, just Jake in the chat. There's 0, there's 3 zeros, and then there's 5 of 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 18, and 20. And then there is 130, 140, and 150. You know what? Let's add a 75 and 100 on there. We're going to save this. Gifted memberships, save, kaboom. So that's what we'll do for now on. If you gift 5 memberships, We will then spin this wheel to see how many bonuses you get. Now back to Charles and his play-by-play.
Josh Hart just made a layup. It's now 110 to 109 Pacers. Great pass from Brunson and a great layup to Josh Hart, who's also a very good player. FYI, Josh Hart, 14.9 seconds, and it's Nick Ball.
Down 1, 14 seconds left.
14.9 left. If the Knicks come back and win this ball game,
What's the score? Bleacher Report is showing 111, 109.
sorry, 14.7. Neesmith got 10 points. Neesmith's got 10 points.
What would you run here if you're the coach, Charles?
I think one of them was at the free throw line. I think.
Yeah, Nesmith made 1 of 2, so the Knicks must have fouled. I got 14. I got 8 seconds left right now. Pacers up 3. Knicks missed a 3-point shot with 8 seconds left.
Well, I'm on TNT right now.
All right, I don't want to interfere if you're watching. You tell everyone what's going on. Charles, make sure to say hi to Carly. She's in the chat. Any nice words?
Hi, Carly.
Well done, Charles. How about Tom Ace? Any nice words for Tom?
Oh, Jalen Brunson missed the 3. No, it was like 4 seconds left. I think Indiana. With 4.2 left. Yes. No, but he had a guy in his face and it just bounced off the rim.
Uh-oh, not good. Not good.
What's the score now? 114 to 109, Dad?
Yeah, 4 seconds left. Not good for the Knicks. Going to drop 2 at home unless there's some craziness that takes place. You a Knicks fan, Charles?
I'm becoming one because of the coach and the players.
Have you ever had like an NBA team before? Or you just kind of like.
I was once a Nets fan because of Brooke Lopez and Vince Carter, who obviously just got inducted to the Hall of Fame this past year, which I'm very happy about.
Well deserved.
He was an outstanding player. He was a very good athlete, excellent athlete. And Brooke Lopez, if my memory serves me correctly, is the all-time leading scorer in Nets history.
Gary,
which is
fact check that. Gary is here. Gary has a Nets channel. I think that's right.
I think I just saw Michael J. Fox in the crowd. Guy that literally looked like Michael J. Fox, Martin McFly from one of the greatest movie franchises ever made, Back to the Future.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Star Wars. I thought he was an Ewok.
Martin McFly was not an Ewok.
All right. He's not the biggest guy in the world.
Back to the Future is one of the greatest movie trilogies ever.
I agree.
It's 4.2 seconds left, and Jalen Brunson is disgusted with himself.
It's a rough start to the series.
Bob Cox is at the game.
How do you feel about this, Charles, and the Knicks being down?
Well, Pacers got a good team. I know we can sit there and call their big stars clowns, but they got a good team. They got a good coach. They're a deep team. They don't play, man. What's the score? They lost already, so.
Oh, that's sad.
Shit happens. Remember, I'm not saying this is like the World Series, but when I remember in 96, the Yankees were down 2-0.
96?
96 when they played the Braves. They were down 0-2. and they end up
They
beating
did
the.
win 4 straight because they won those 4 straight, and then they won 4 in '98, and then they swept again in '99. I think they won like 11 or 12, or they won in 5 in '99, but they won the first 3. They won 11 straight World Series games. All right. Well,
It's
Charles.
still 3-2 Colorado, and oh, my mom's coming down. Her knee's bothering her.
Oh no. Well, go help her out. I thank you for calling in. I thank you for the play-by-play.
Appreciate it. My mom says hi.
Hi, Mrs. Gorman.
How are you, bud?
I'm all right. I can't complain.
Working?
I am. I'm working multiple jobs.
Oh, okay. Because we won't be back till Wednesday.
Where are you going?
Well, the schools are off.
Oh, you just mean at school? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They
no,
let us
I'm
out an
home.
hour early tonight.
I'm
so-
helping him. I got plenty to do in my house. Plenty.
Nice.
Plenty.
Well, enjoy your time off. It's well deserved.
I will.
And,
I will.
If you have to, smack Charles upside the head and just say it was from me.
Oh, would you say again?
Smack
You
me
have to
upside the
smack
head.
Charles
Tell me.
upside the head
Oh,
and just say
that's
from
your
Nick.
job. He don't
Just say
listen
that's
to
from
me.
Nick.
He don't listen to me, Mr. Nick.
I'll kick his ass if he doesn't listen to you, Mr.
No, he doesn't. I'll need you here every day. You'll be on my payroll.
I'll take another job. It's okay. Charles, listen to your mom or I'm going to kick your ass.
Yes, Nick. I'll try my best.
See?
I'll get you banned from the movie theater. I got connections at the movie theater. If you don't listen to your mother, I'll get you banned from the Menlo Park Cinema.
All right, I'll listen to my mother.
Yeah, you'll listen my ass.
I'll make one call,
Anyway,
Charles. Your face will be up on the. It won't be a movie poster, but your face will be up on the front door and says, "Do not allow this man inside."
oh my God, you're bad, man. No, I'm just kidding.
Listen to your mom. You're the bad man.
I love my mom. You know that.
I don't doubt that you love your mom, but listen to your mother. Show respect all time to your parents.
Yes, I will, Nick.
All right.
Keep up with the good work, Nick.
Johnny says,
Love
"Tell
you,
your
buddy.
mom."
You're like another.
Don't listen.
Johnny boy says hello. I'll let her know.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Johnny's got evil intentions.
All right.
All right, Charles. Have
Take
a good
care,
night.
buddy.
Good luck this weekend moving in, and hopefully by Sunday night you'll be calling in from the new Gorman
Residence.
penthouse. What floor are you on?
I'm on the first floor.
First floor? All right.
Yes, sir.
We don't have to worry about you falling out the window and suffering any injuries.
Don't worry, that will not happen.
All right. We'll talk soon, buddy.
You too, man. Take care.
Ladies and gentlemen, the legend himself, not in the bathroom, actually walking around using his legs, Charles Gorman. Legend among us, folks. Honor to have Charles Gorman on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Nick Shine Show. For those of you just coming in now after the NBA game has ended, not a very good start for the New York Knickerbockers. Very sad. I saw Jake is here, not Asman. Jake, are you still here in the chat, Jake? You wanted this wheel. I've created the wheel for you. Here's what we got. If you gift 5 channel memberships, you then you get to spin the wheel, folks. It tells you how many raffle entries you get. There's 3 zeros. That's just for Jake. I'm going to move it down to 2. We have 5 of 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 18, and 20. We then have 130, 140, 150, 175, and 100. So, for those of you that like gambling, here's your opportunity, folks. Jake, are you here? If you are here, let me know, and we will spin yours. You get 2 spins because you gifted 5 twice last night. So, let me know when you are here, Jake, and we will get this new wheel. All right, here you go, Jake. Here's your first spin. Since you gifted, we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna sort it twice for how many games the Knicks have lost so far. 1. Nope, not sort. Shuffle. 1, 2. There we go. Jake, good luck. The wheel of raffle chances. 18. Okay. So you got a 3-time multiplier. I usually give 6 if you give 5 memberships. So you have 18. And we're going to spin it for the other one because you did gift 5 twice last night. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, a little more? A little more? All right, you win. So you would have had, last night I think we tripled it. You would have had 36. So now you're at 38. You got 2 bonus ones. We'll keep that. We'll remove that. Put my bright shining face on. Hi, everyone. All right. We got the link. We're going to pin it. We're going to bring on. Listen, it's like the Olympics right now. Charles Gorman came on, did play-by-play for the last couple minutes, got to talk to Mrs. Gorman, and now Charles basically takes the baton as the leadoff and hands it to another legend calling in right now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome one of the GOATs of calling in. Ricky, what's up, buddy?
Hey, what's happening, Nick? How you doing tonight?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Holiday weekend, 3-day weekend. They let us out a little early, which was nice. So I was able to come here and get on early.
I should
Unlike
have
Johnny Boy, who loves getting off early.
Ah,
See what I did there? Ooh, fancy.
Nice. Yeah, I should have a 3-day weekend, but like an idiot, I told him I would come in on Sunday, so it's a 2-day weekend. But
well, if you want to get technical, I'm working the soccer games tomorrow, so I'm not technically off. I am working another job.
But it's overtime pay, so it's time and a half for 12 hours. Plus, since it's the holiday weekend, I also get 12 hours of holiday pay too. So it's like 12 hours pay plus 12 more hours of overtime pay.
Nice.
So,
I missed that when I was a cable guy. You used to get paid for the holiday whether you worked or not. And then if you worked the holiday, you got double time. So if you worked 8 hours, you essentially got triple time.
Right. Yeah. So
it was
there's
great
that.
making $90 an hour.
And then also my birthday next week too, which I actually have my birthday off for the first time in like ages. So
hey, you got to come on my show. I'm saying happy birthday to you. You're a nice guy.
You know what? I'll be looking forward to one of those. He actually sang happy birthday to my wife.
Mrs. New York, right?
Mrs. New York, yes.
Awesome.
So before I go any further, congratulations on the new vehicle.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Sir.
Awesome. Very well deserved.
I love it. Thank you, pal.
Yeah, very, very happy to see that.
Thank you.
Nick, our question, I don't know because I sadly haven't been around for a couple of shows.
Yes, Nate is gay. Yes, if that's what you're asking, that's the new news. Nate has come out. He's announced to the community that's why he loves riding the bikes with the extra large seat.
I was about to say, did he do like a video and everything of like the bike coming out of the closet?
Big reveal. Okay. He put flyers all around New York City announcing the moment. What do you got? What were you going to ask?
I was going to ask, are you coming down for the Tampa game? Did you have any intentions?
I am planning on it.
Okay, awesome.
The only thing I got to make sure, I don't want to take Monday off. I don't have a limited amount of days, and I got things set with the kids. I got my daughter's graduation. I got vacation with Nick in the summer. And if I can get home Sunday night on that like 7:55 flight, I'm good. So this way I don't miss work on Monday. If I'm still working nights and I don't go into work till 2:30 on Monday, then I can come home Monday morning. So, well, I'm there, but it's just a matter of when I'm getting out of there. So I got to wait a little bit to book the flight.
I mean, logistically that kind of works because I mean the stadium and the airport are not
Yeah.
real far apart as far as they're both in
Yeah.
that part of town.
And my buddy lives in Spring Hill, who I coached with for years. Like we were inseparable when he was up here, and I haven't seen him. It'll
Oh, right
be
on.
3
Yeah,
years. It'll be 4.
that's like an hour north of here, roughly.
Yeah.
But yeah, um,
But I'll
it,
stay
it
with them Saturday. He'll scoop me up. I'll stay with them Saturday night, and then if I got to go to the airport Sunday, I will. If I'm staying, I might get a hotel room in Tampa, close to the airport, right near the stadium. That way, it's easy to get there in the morning.
right on.
But I'll figure all the logistics out. But I'm in. I'll be down there.
Good deal. Good deal. Look forward to seeing you. Look forward to meeting a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
You know, not just from Florida, but everybody else that's coming in. From up there as well. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. I was like trying to ask Jake where he was going to have his Tampa meetup, and then I saw that he actually posted on Discord. And when I looked, it's like gas bars, and it's like, oh well, hell, half of the Jets games I watch are there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's where like the Tampa Bay Jets fan club of Tampa Bay meets up for
Okay.
the game every week.
Awesome.
And like literally the place is like not even a mile from my job.
Oh, that's great.
But yeah,
Cool. So we
get
could we can all go there unannounced, and when your boss, the jerk, leaves, we can just throw eggs and stuff at him and like tie him to like a tree and like shaving cream him and duct tape him and like haze him really well and just say, oh, random attack.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not even thinking about him right now. I'm not even allowing
Just
him in my
horror stories I
conscious.
get from you. That'd be great if we just like kidnapped this guy in the parking lot and like tied him to a tree and just like hazed him.
Oh, you know what? Going through life being that miserable, life will pay him back. I don't even need to do anything to him because right now I'm sitting here talking to you, having a good time, talking to all my friends in the chat,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he's probably at home miserable. Bitch, that's not me right
Good
now.
question.
But
Can we smoke and debate at the bar?
yes, we can. Yes, we absolutely can.
You could smoke in a bar in Florida.
Well, no, but
So this time, no. You got me. I'm ready to bring a freaking nice Cuban.
well, you know what? They do have like a patio outdoor area where you can sit there and
The
smoke.
best.
So yes, actually you can. But I've done plenty of both smoking and debating there. And dude, we got a lot of cool people that are members of our fan club. Earl Christie, the Super Bowl champion New York Jet, is a member of our fan club, and I've got to meet him a bunch of times. It's not often you get to shake somebody's hand who's wearing a New York Jets Super Bowl ring on their finger. So that's awesome. And Mike Westoff is also a member of our fan club, and he's been there doing like book signings and stuff before. So I got to meet Mike Westoff too.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But yeah, it's going to be a good time, man. I'm looking really forward to it. I can't wait to get everybody, together in person.
Yeah, that'll be fun, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll be 3-0 after that weekend.
God, I hope so. I mean, at worst 2-1. At worst 2-1, because I think we're opening the year with a win, and I see no reason that we couldn't beat Tampa. I hate to say it, but it's reality, and it is Florida, and the heat is probably going to be a big factor in that game. Like,
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it gets
we'll
a
see.
little hellacious down there that time of year. That's why I'm happy the following week we're Monday night in Miami, because that's a huge advantage. If you're going down there that early in the year,
Yes.
you definitely do not want to be on that sideline on a Sunday in September where it's 115 on your sideline and it's 85 on Miami sideline.
Right, right. And you know, I was talking to a buddy of mine, and we were talking about that, and I was like, yeah, there's a guy that is coming over for the game that he was talking about trying to make sure he gets a seat in the shade, uh, which is like $600 instead of three or something like that. My wallet can't afford the shade. I can deal with heat for a little while, but
Yeah.
at any rate, he was like, yeah, and he was like, and you know that what little shade there is on the Bucks sideline. He was like, and if that was your team, wouldn't you do the same thing? And I'm thinking, hell yeah, I would. Are you kidding
Yeah.
me?
I mean, the
So
Jets do that up here. In the winter, when it's cold, the visitors
Mhm.
are in the shade, and the Jets and the Giants are in the sun. So it's just the opposite.
Right, right. But yeah, make no mistake, the Florida teams definitely try to utilize the heat to their advantage.
You use whatever you can get in the NFL, whatever you
Mhm.
can get. Whether back when a lot of teams had grass, you played a fast team like the St. Louis Rams, you let it grow a half an inch longer during the week, right? You tried to slow those fast teams down. You did whatever it took to be advantageous and put it in your favor.
Yep, absolutely. And you know what? You know, I know this is a hangout show. It's not necessarily a Jets show, but I do have some Jets stuff that I
Whatever you
wanted
want,
to
man.
talk
That
about.
that the hangout. There's no rules.
Uh,
There's no rules. No nudity. That's all I ask.
dude,
Oh,
looking at the punter that we got, we replaced Morstead. Uh, dude, he had some crazy trick plays in college, and is a very good punter too. Like actually looking into him a little bit, I was impressed. I was like, man, okay, this could actually be really good.
hang on
So
one
that
second.
was good. But the one thing I wanted to say is
Hmm.
uh, just what I've seen, you know, as far as OTAs, like everybody's talking about, you know, Fields and how he's looked passing the ball, this, that, the other thing. But what I took away from OTAs was listening to those press conferences from the players. Garrett Wilson, you know, talking about like all the coaches, all the staff that they're all aligned, and that seems like it was intentional. Uh, his words, not mine. You know, and Quinnen saying, you know, uh, after talking to AG, I'm super excited. This thing's headed in the right direction.
Yeah.
And just talking about how all the staff, you know, all the coaches are all on the same page and everything is intentional and how everything is headed in the right direction. Like every player pretty much said that exact same thing. And so, as far as him trying to establish a culture, I mean, I think it's happening right now. And just to hear that. And the other thing is when I was listening to Quentin talk, you know,
Yeah.
like you know, most of the time players will give that kind of, you know, generic player answer like I need to be better, you know, blah blah. But when Quentin was talking, he was like, you know, talking to the coaches and what he can be better at and what he struggled with last year, whatever. And he was like, you know, be better in the run game, shedding blocks, arm extension. What was the other thing that he said? At any rate, pad level. Um, but it's like, you know what? I like hearing the player be that specific. Like
Yeah.
that tells me that they're detail oriented. You know, they're and
To a guy who's been an All Pro, like
right,
if they're coaching him up, saying, "Yeah, you're good, even great,
but
we
you
can
can be
make you
better.
better. You do this, 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 you're going to become even better." I love that no one is above being coached, and maybe that's why Aaron Rodgers isn't here. Right? That's their plan, is to coach everyone, and they don't want to have someone who's, "I know what I have to do." No,
Right, right.
go ruin
It-
Pittsburgh, dude. Go ruin Mike Tomlin's winning streak, please.
Yes, I completely agree. And you know, and like Garrett, you know, on this play, you're going to go get the safety, asking him to do stuff that maybe he hasn't done before.
Yeah.
But dude, that's awesome. I love hearing that. And you know what? I think, you know, when Salah was here, like if a guy dropped a ball or didn't make a play, I could hear him probably being like, "That's all right. We'll get him next time, babe. All right, and it being okay." Well, you know what? It's not okay. Like, uh, I loved watching Aaron Glenn on Hard Knocks ripping his defense when they didn't play up to standard, and I
Yeah.
think he'll hold our guys to that same kind of standard. And dude, it's just awesome to have that old Jets mentality in the building again, because that's the way he was as a player. And watching those teams back then, I think about our offensive line right now, and I think of Kevin Mawai, the way he was when he was here. And
You
just
gotta when you look at the Jets' strength right now, right? Like we have a lot of questions. We know quarterback play is the biggest question mark with this team. Wide receiver depth, wide receiver utilization, tight end room, safeties. Those are our big questions. But let's talk about what we do well. We can rush the passer, right? With Quinnen from the interior, Jermaine and Will, we can rush the passer. Our linebackers can make plays all over the field. Our cornerbacks, the trio might be one of the better trios in the NFL. Our offensive line is kick ass, right? Like, how often do we go into a season where 4 of 5 are returning, and the guy who's the fifth piece, oh, I don't know, a top 10 pick who's the best right tackle in the draft? Now you look at the running backs, like a running back room, and now you add better coaching to it. I don't think things are as glum as people make it sound.
no,
I'm
they're
not saying we're
absolutely
winning the
not.
division. Don't think I'm going there. I just think
Well,
people are
no,
going to look at this team play, and a lot of fans are gonna be like, you know what? I didn't expect to see this. I didn't expect to see that. They're ahead of schedule with this. They're impressing me here. When you have a good offensive line, you're usually not picking in the top 10 in the draft, right? Those are the teams that suck.
yes.
They can't block, they can't do nothing, they can't run, they can't pass.
Well, that's I've always said that. Like, offensive line is one of the most important positions on the entire team. Like,
Absolutely.
if you can't run block, if you can't pass block, you can't move the ball, you can't protect your quarterback, you can't do anything. Like, yeah, I mean, and oh god, over the years I've seen some horrendous offensive line play, but I've seen some awesome elite offensive line play too.
Yeah.
And
How many games
yeah,
did we win
I
that we
miss
weren't
those
supposed
days.
to? How many games did we
I
win we
miss
weren't
those
supposed to
days.
throughout the years because we dominated the trenches, right? We won 4 playoff games in 2 years by kicking the shit out of teams at the line of scrimmage. The game that we lost, the Pittsburgh AFC Championship, they marched down the field on us and 19 plays or something like that, 17-play drive, and they took it to us at the line of scrimmage, and that was the difference in the game.
Oh
So
yeah,
if you're going to
absolutely.
win games and you're going to go deep into the playoffs, you control the line of scrimmage. And the Jets are putting themselves in position to do that. Now, there's a lot of other questions, but that's not a question, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I mean, well, with those Rex years, but like even in like the late '90s, early 2000s,
Yeah.
that Mawai and Curtis Martin era, dude,
Yeah.
we went out and just imposed our will on people week after week. And
Absolutely.
I think this year, I think the first couple of teams that play us are going to get punched in the mouth, and people are going to go, "Whoa, wait a minute, they're not as bad as we
Yeah.
thought they were going to be."
Yeah. I'm
And
looking forward to hearing the term the Aaron Glenn Jets, the Aaron Glenn identity. Like, I'm looking forward to how we heard Dan Campbell with his identity and his will being imposed on the team, and the team taking on the identity of the coach, right, and the persona.
right.
I like
And
that. I want that,
you know
Rick.
what? I think as Jets fans, like a lot of us have become so ready for like the other shoe to drop that we're just like looking for problems where there isn't one.
Yeah.
Oh well, he's a first-time head coach. Well, what are we talking about right now? Rex Ryan and the glory days, and when we were going to the AFC Championship. Guess what? Rex Ryan was a first-time coach.
Every coach who's ever coached in the NFL was a first-time head coach at some point.
Yes,
Every single player, every single coach who's ever coached in the NFL had
was
his
once a
rookie
first-time
season
head coach
at some point. And you don't become a great one without your first one. That's
right,
amazing.
exactly. And yesterday, I forget what show I was watching, but somebody typed in the chat like, day 1 and 2 of the draft were great, but day 3 was a disaster. We could have taken a defensive tackle or a safety, and it's like, a safety. Dude, were you asleep when we picked Malachi Moore? We did take a safety. Quit looking for things to complain about. But I've also been very encouraged with what I've heard about Cisco and him being a natural communicator and just the way that he approaches things. And Aaron Glenn's right. Like he made a lot of plays on the ball at Syracuse, and he did really well in the NFL up until last year. And last year, his whole team fell apart. Like that whole team was a disaster. And so it wasn't necessarily on him. And I'm not making excuses for him, but dude, don't be too quick to judge a guy on one off year. Like, prior to that, he was picking off Pat Mahomes. He was picking off Josh Allen. Like the interceptions he was making in the NFL, they weren't against bums. They weren't against Zach Wilson and Daniel Jones. They were against Mahomes and Josh Allen. Like he made big time plays in big moments. And adding him to Sauce and Michael Carter, and I don't know what we're going to get out of Stevens, but honestly, I don't think it's going to matter because I think by week 5 or 6, Thomas is going to take his job anyway.
I'm surprised you think it's going to take that long.
You know what? Aaron Glenn's not just going to hand anything to anybody. He's going to make him earn it. But knowing the kid and knowing his character, I think that's exactly what he'll do. And, dude, that's the other thing is listening to Aaron Glenn talk to Thomas during the draft call. My man, and you go out there and just choke him out. Do what you do. Like, dude, it was so awesome hearing that, and he was like, you're exactly the kind of corner we want. And so, that made me very happy.
Boomtown says, Ricky, we can't stop the run. DT wasn't addressed in the draft. I think that's fair of fans to criticize the non-selection at that position. That's fair. I mean, it's fair to critique it, right? Like, I think every single Jet fan thought if you had 3 positions to attack, it was going to be right tackle, tight end, D tackle. Everyone had those 3, right? And safety. Those were the 4 that we all kind of thought. So I think it is surprising that we didn't do it. I know they brought Nandi in. I know they have Cowart.
Yep.
Byron Cowart. And I know they have Leonard Taylor. And they got Quinnen. So they got 4 that they like.
Yeah.
I just think you're going to see the scheme be – I think the scheme and the attacking aggressive nature of it is going to help the run defense. I don't think they're going to rely on that one big body in the middle, which a lot of us, myself included, wanted. But I can assess it and look at it and say, hey, you know what? Maybe they have a plan. Maybe their plan is to put 3 D tackles in with 2 bigger DNs, Jermaine and someone else, and have a 5-man front on rundowns with 2 or 3 linebackers behind. Like maybe they're going to change their scheme instead of just a 4 hands in the grass, where it was easy to double the point of attack, scrape to the linebacker, and then create a 4-yard gain with minimal effort. So now we'll be the team applying pressure instead of being pushed back easily.
Yeah, I think the scheme is going to, dictate a lot of the personnel. That's definitely true. But dude, Tyleik Williams was probably one of my top players in the entire draft for us. And granted, he didn't last until our 2nd pick anyway. But even when we got back to the Arian Smith pick, CJ West was there. And you probably didn't watch a lot of Indiana football last year, but dude, CJ West was awesome versus the run. And there were good players, JJ Pegues. There were other guys late that I probably would have taken myself. But that being said, and like I said earlier, don't judge a guy by one bad year. Dude, we've got a 3-time Super Bowl champion defensive tackle that we signed to put next to Quinnen Williams. And people act like, oh, we didn't do anything at defensive tackle. 3-time Super Bowl champion in the league for 6 years and went to 4 Super Bowls and won 3 of them. That's a pretty damn good resume. And I've said it before, he's not the superstar player, but he's kind of like Calvin Pace was for the Jets.
He's very good at the point of attack.
Other guys.
He's very good at the point of attack. He doesn't get blown back downfield. He doesn't. He fills the hole where they're looking to run. He makes the play change direction, and then he flows to the ball. He's not the fastest guy, but he's not going to get blown up, and he's not going to have like a Solomon Thomas was a little dude for a D tackle who would get blown out of position, and then there's a huge hole. Nani doesn't do that.
No, yeah, I think that's just what he's going to be, is just like a steady presence, a reliable guy. And he's not going to blow anybody away with his pass rush. He's not going to jump off the film, but he's going to do the little things that's going to help the guys around him. I firmly believe that, and that's and it's not just because he's a Florida State guy either. But I know what I know. Like I watched him in college, and I've followed him since he was in the NFL, and dude, he's just a great guy, great character guy, which kind of fits right in with Garrett and our other guys too. As a rookie, when he won his first Super Bowl, you know how he celebrated his first Super Bowl win? He went to the Humane Society in Kansas City and paid the adoption fee for every single dog in their kennel and helped 110 dogs get new homes.
He didn't ship the dogs to Michael Vick, did he?
No,
Okay.
absolutely
All right.
not. They're quite the opposite. But that just kind of shows what kind of kid he is. He's just a good kid.
Nice. Jay Quest with a super chat. And if you are not familiar with the band Stroke 9, familiarize yourself. That's the lyrics from one of the songs. Tremendous album. We were talking about it today earlier in the Discord, and awesome. Quest, you have a raffle entry, my friend. Thank you so much for the super chat. These are my hands. These are my faults. These are my plans, and these are my nasty little thoughts. I wrote them down for you to contemplate at a later date. Love that album. Many good memories playing drinking games with the buddies back in the day, and just like 5-6 of us just rocking out to that entire album. Thank you, Quest, for that. For those of you watching, we're doing something new. A little new creation here. Another bad creation at the playground, Sorry. If you gift 5 memberships, you then have the option to go on the wheel. Now, these are the amount of raffles that you would get. There's 2 zeros. There's 5 of 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I left 16 off. 18 and 20. And then we have a 30, a 40, a 50, a 75, and 100. So if you gift 5 memberships, you can take the 6, or you can say, spin the wheel. And that's how many raffle entries you would then get. What the hell? You got a haircut?
No.
Did you get a haircut? Oh, you're slicked back? You fucking tease. Damn you. You got me. Damn it.
I cut my hair. I'm growing it out like Ricky.
I got so excited, bro. I didn't even introduce you. Ladies and gentlemen, add the sun.
Hi, Nick. Hi, Ricky.
What's happening, man?
Just got to work. 3-day weekend. Hell yeah. I heard there was a hangout, so I came to hang out. Bat.
3 bats.
That's
3 days
awesome.
off.
One of my favorite chatters. And dude, I just have to say, those Gorman pooping videos are nothing without your laugh. Dude, your fucking laugh makes those videos.
You're very involved with Charles's ass, whether he's farting or pooping at you. You're usually there, the one laughing your ass off. So you're very involved with Charles's ass. How do you feel about that?
Laughter comes out of me like farts come out of him. They explode. And if it's funny, I have like 5 to 6 different kind of laughs. If you hear that kind of laugh, you know it's fucking funny.
That's the I can't hold this in. Yeah. Like boisterous, loud laugh. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I'm gonna save up and get Charles a bidet for his new apartment. That way he can call into shows hands
I don't
free.
know if it'll fit. I don't know. I saw Rick Kent asking questions before. Here's the update. For those of you that were watching the Nick game and came in late, Charles was on in the beginning of the show and did some solo layout, play-by-play of the game, and they have some more things they're moving in, and then he will officially be in there either tomorrow or Sunday. I said to him, like, when are you going in and like staying, like not dropping stuff off? And he's like, either tomorrow or Sunday. He doesn't seem very excited about it. Oh, I did say to him too, where he was watching TV with his dad, and I'm like, Charles, is your dad okay if I like reveal the secret? And he's like, what secret? I'm like, oh, once you're officially out of the house, your parents have offered your room to me. I'm moving in. We're gonna have a great time. Me and Mr. Gorman will be watching Jets and Yankees games, sharing all the sports opinions. He did not look happy. Even though
You're
it
gonna
was
have
a joke,
studio space.
Charles did not look very thrilled with the joke.
His old room's gonna be a new studio.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. Man, I got like 7 shades darker this week.
Yeah.
Working a lot.
Boom. You saw Stroke 9 live? Oh, that's tremendous. Boom. Oh, that's great. They're one of my favorite bands.
Aside.
Nice. No, Nate, he's not in the apartment yet. All right.
You don't have to hide the sock tonight, Nate.
Bill with a better comment, a more appropriate comment. Charles door dashing chicken soup for moms. Well, here's the thing. His mom works here. Her house is here. Charles is in the middle on the way to work, so I'm sure she'll be dropping off in the morning or stopping by on the way home. It's right. Yeah. It's in direct. It's on her path.
She's going over whether he likes it or not.
Yeah, he's on the first floor, so you can literally walk up and look in the window. Like he's on the first floor of the apartment building. I said to him, I was like, good thing, because now we don't have to worry about you falling out the window, thinking like you're a superhero. You'll be all right.
Positive. Hell yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, he's I don't know, man. I'm kind of nervous for him. Like, he doesn't look like he's very excited about this. Like, it's not, I know it's not something he wanted. I know it was something kind of pushed upon him.
He's dependent on his parents, so it's fucking gonna be very a shock for him.
Yeah, he's got to set up a good routine. He's got to set up like a checklist or whatever of everything you got to do every day. And I mean, he went to college on his own, but living on your own without roommates, you just got to make sure you got to do your safety checks. Make sure the oven's off. You don't turn the oven on. You know what I mean? You got to just be careful. And
you're gonna buy him a sword.
I think we're gonna. I don't know if you were watching last night. I know you've been working a lot. I think we're gonna do instead of pimp my ride, we're gonna pimp out his bathroom to make it more YouTube call-in friendly. You have the lights. We're gonna get him lights. I have the green sheet still for the green screen. We'll bring a green screen over to the bathroom for him. We're gonna get a folding table in front of him with a prop up so he can be more comfortable when he calls in for YouTube.
Now, to be clear, you said call in, not colon, right?
Well, whatever he decides to put, he puts.
All right.
Yeah, all right. I was actually thinking that earlier. You were
thinking about Charles's colon earlier?
No. I was thinking about his background earlier. One of those things where Jake will tell him put on this shirt or whatever, and Charles leaves the screen, so it's just a shot of his room with the dresser in the background.
Yeah,
I should screenshot that and then have one of those custom banners made where he can just hang that up in the bathroom and nobody will know when he's calling in.
We need I know you can't do it with the YouTube copyright, but man, a compilation of the Charles. he really doing work in the bathroom at fucking 11:15 at night? Did you hear that?
No, I saw your reaction.
It's yeah. We got the bathroom done on the first floor, and it's like I'm like, the fuck. It caught me off guard, even with the headphones on. It like
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure what that was.
Yeah. It's I guess he's touching some things up upstairs. But yeah, we're gonna we'll get that. We're gonna do something for him. I lost my train of thought with that. That caught me off guard.
That's all good.
But thank you all for watching. There's 53 of you watching right now. I'm going to refresh the YouTube page. Let's see how many likes we're at. We can't have stack upset, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I don't want to do that.
It's refreshing right now, and we are at... Why does it take so long to refresh? We're only at 35. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button.
Yeah.
It's free. It's easy. For those of you wondering, we have the wide receiver raffle going on. Full-size replica helmet, Santonio Holmes. A mini helmet with Al Toon and Wesley Walker on each side. And it just showed up today. I do not have a picture of it yet. But I do have... Uh-oh. What are we doing here, StreamYard? What are we doing?
What are we doing?
I don't know. StreamYard's locking. There we go. We have the Wayne Corbett mini helmet. So we got a couple prizes. We got 3 prizes. Get on the wheel. Get your chances in. And like I said earlier, for those of you that missed it, we have the multiplier wheel now, where if you gift 5 memberships, you can win up to 100 raffle chances, or you could be down at 0.
Thank you, Sean.
Todd's the only one that wanted 0. I don't believe in penalizing somebody for gifting, but not Todd, Jake. Jake's a gambler. Jake spun the wheel. He gifted 5 memberships twice last night. He got 18 and he got 20. So with his 2 gifts, he got 38 raffle entries.
Nice.
And yeah, that should be interesting. You can win up to 100. You can get down to 6, which is the minimum. 6 is the minimum, right? But you can win up to 100 raffle entries when you give 5. So,
all right,
little multiplier wheel. See what it brings us.
So bring that screen back up real fast, Nick. Just to get ready.
Oh, look at that! All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start off with Addison, who gifted 5. That went to Bino, Jetted Out, Dicker the Kicker, Jimmy Jets, and Gary Pape. And Ricky New York gifted 1. Thank you, Ricky. Where did yours go? I don't see yours. Did I miss yours? Oh, New Q. And Indy Jet gifted 5. That went to Dubs, 74. Billy Milinovich, a.k.a. BAM Collectibles. Thunderlips, Phenom, and Charles Gorman. What a collection. What a group of names. Thank you, everyone. All right, Addy. Pick a number 1 through 5, Addy.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Good luck. And thank you from the Nick Shine Show. You're a nice guy.
Oh, that's stupid. All right. 6.
6.
All right.
That's the minimum. And now for Indy Jet.
Fuck that.
We are going to do that
I feel
again.
so bad,
I forgot to take those off. I forgot to take the 0 off. Hold on.
Hey, all is fair. And
No,
love
I
and
said I
war.
was going to take it off. I said that I would do that. That Jake was the
Well,
only one that
that
would do that.
affects what slot
Oh,
mine would
wait.
affect.
Hold on. This one don't count because I didn't shuffle it. Indy, you're getting 3 spins here, bud. I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
I didn't shuffle it after I sorted it.
Wait, so the 0 was there when you spun it for me then? So there's a slice of the pie that shouldn't have been there.
That's
right?
fair. I'll go back and do that for you.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
That's fair. All right. So Indy gets 10. He gets 10.
Congrats.
All right, hold on. I gotta make some notes now because we're starting to get.
Oh, we're here to smoke and debate, Boomtown. It's not a debacle.
It's the first night with the Boom. Stop being so goddamn judgmental. What the hell? Simmer down north of the border. Sorry I yelled at you, Boom. I didn't mean to raise my voice. I love you. All right. Jake has 38. Indy Jet has 10. And then since the 0 was there for yours, we'll spin it again, Addison.
Hell yeah.
All in the interest of fairness.
That we're fair around here. Let's go.
Yeah,
it's all good. Hey.
Thank you.
I'll take an 18. I think we'll all take an 8. Some of us take an 18.
That's what Bobby said when he was getting babysat. I'll take an 18. Sorry. Too soon?
Sweet. 18 is a lot cooler than 6.
In the dating game? Yes.
For sure. Yeah.
I meant 6 women, not 6-year-olds. 6 women.
Unless that person was
6
born on
women.
leap year. Then
6
maybe.
women. 6 women, not age.
Yeah.
The amount of women.
There's someone else around here that brags about women. That's me.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. I thought of something different. If you guys like that, if you gift 5 memberships, you get to then go to the wheel for the multiplier. If you gift, like Ricky, you got 1 entry. There will be nights where we double it or triple it. Sundays are tripled. So Sunday night, any raffle entry, the minimum will be tripled. So on a Sunday, I'll take off the 6 to 10. The minimum will be 18. You can't get less than the minimum. I don't know. Something different, right? People like a little interest. Like Jake said, he likes to gamble.
You gotta keep it spicy, like in the bedroom. You gotta change it up every once in a while, Nick. You can't do the same moves every night.
Smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh no, Georgie's
Addison. Yeah, you're a nice guy.
So I've heard. I'll probably hear it again too.
I talked to the legend today. I talked to the legend Bobby Midnight today.
He graced my phone with a text message.
He told me he was doing a show.
Hey man.
He told me this morning. Like I could tell you the exact time I talked to him. I got to work. It had to be like 2:30. And he told me what was going on. 317. Austin 317 says, I just missed your call.
Yeah. If you're in Brattleboro and you have a choice between having a live show or going to an Applebee's, don't get dressed.
Wait, he went to Applebee's?
Yeah, he said he went to Applebee's with his parents, and he's going to be at their house tonight.
Nice.
He did not, Rick. He did not. Gary, we need you to get him in the gym, man. We need you to get him in the gym. So I did talk to him, and I gave him options. I was like, do you want clothes? Do you want the money? Do you want a cleaning lady? And he goes, send me the money. I'll get the cleaning lady. All right.
Gotta get the money.
And then a minute later, he goes, you know what? You keep the money and put it towards the game for me and Michael coming down. So I'm going to hang on to the 382 that I owe him. And when it's time to get tickets and the tailgate, Bob's already got that paid for. He doesn't have to worry about that. So the 382 that I owe him for the weight loss is accounted for. I'll buy his and Michael's ticket. If there's a tailgating, there's enough. There should be enough for at least one tailgate purchase, and they can share it.
That's dope. You know what's one?
So He's
Do you know which
now,
game?
all they got to do, all he's got to save for now, it would be the train tickets and hotel.
Do you know what game?
October 19th, Shine Daddy's birthday weekend, baby.
Oh, cool.
Carolina, October 19th.
All right.
That's that looks like the day that we're gonna do. That's the big one. Joe already has it locked in with Tailgate Joe for that day, and bonus, the day before Saturday is Shine Daddy's birthday. Gunny is working on coming out here for that game. He was going to come out for the opener in Pittsburgh, and I was like, hold on, dude. I'm like, Carolina the 19th, our birthday's the day before. Steak dinner's the night before. So steaks, cigars, early dinner maybe on Saturday. Let everyone get rested up for the game. And then in the parking lot at 8 a.m. on Sunday.
Have a little Cavassier?
No, thank you.
I will.
A little, I'm sure you will. You can have some for me, and I will have 2 cigars.
I'll have 3 cigars.
Oh,
and I'll split them in half, take that shit out, and replace it.
You're not a nice guy. Don't waste cigars.
We're gonna gut that bitch like Chiefs fan.
Yeah, that'd be great. Like if we get a huge fucking party to go for like steak dinners, you know, everyone get like dressed up nice. Like we go out to like a fucking like gangster dinner.
Oh yeah, I'll get my John Wick on.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Rick Kent just checked the Farmer's Almanac and said, October 19th, weather should be okay. I'll go to that game.
Yep. Can't spell Carolina without CA, so I mean, we might as well go, right, Rick?
I would like to, but I cannot commit at this point. I definitely want to make one home game this year if I can, and that would be the one. However, I can't commit yet.
That's such a great comment. If it's somehow an OKC Indy Finals, it will only be streaming on Cody TV. Typical New York fan. Think that everything revolves around them. No one will care if they're not in. Hey, listen, there's been plenty of NBA Finals without your team in it. They can do another one.
No. Don't stop believing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a first-time caller. He left. We almost had a face reveal, Addy, and a voice reveal.
Chris B? No way.
He was there for a second. And then he was there. He clicked in, and then he was gone.
Come back, Chris. Come on, man.
Baby, come back.
We can blame it on Nick.
I was wrong. Everything about you. He did. He clicked in, and I went to do the introduction, and then it was gone. See, Sarah, that's what she said. Nice. It was there, and it wasn't. Now I don't want Chris to call in because Nate wants it, and I never want to see Nate happy.
Chris B.
Jay Quest says he'll give a $20 super chat if Chris calls in. Chris?
Well, now you got to call in, Chris.
You should just make a 5 membership. Spin the wheel,
man.
bro.
This is huge. The people want to see it. If you're okay calling in, man, feel free.
Oh yeah.
With all the love and the positivity you give, I think people are dying to like put a face to the name.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. To quote Clancy. Hell yeah.
Sarah, you ask Chris to call in? Maybe he'll do it if you ask very nicely. Indy Jet now saying he'll give 5 more memberships if Chris calls back in.
Man.
Chris, buddy.
Chris, now you're putting Knicks wall on.
I mean, you're talking significant donations here, Chris.
Nick, I'm going to step out because I have some pizza to eat, but I am going to give my spot to Chris B. I'm going to step out and make room for him. Yeah, man. Chris, we like reading your comments in the chat. Definitely call back in, man. And
Hell yeah.
thanks for
Ricky,
having
thank
me,
you
Nick.
for the membership.
And
Thank you for coming on. Thank you
Addison,
for the
always good to
conversation.
see you.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
Ricky.
You're the man, Rick.
Definitely,
And Ricky,
man.
you complimented me before, and I've been waiting to give this to you. I was going to give it to you before you left. Pause, no Diddy. That's what she said. I knew it. You don't think I know when I say it? You've had some major upgrades from when I first met you, and it looked like you were in a 1960s cigar bar, and you couldn't even see with how cloudy and bad the picture was. You've gotten the camera, you've gotten the background, you've gotten the beautiful face with the luscious locks going on. You've made some nice upgrades, Ricky, and keep getting better, brother.
Thank you. I definitely appreciate it. I've been working real hard at it, trying to get everything in order. So one of these days I can be doing what you're doing. But yeah, man, it's been a lot of work, but also a lot of fun. And
It is.
Definitely appreciate everybody, who's subbed and been supporting me, and
Oh, yeah.
a lot of kind words. So definitely appreciate it, everyone.
Awesome. All right. Well, enjoy your pizza. I got to ask, what kind would you get?
It's just a pepperoni pizza, nothing fancy.
That's all you need.
Did it just get delivered, or are you reheating it?
No, it just showed up.
Okay. Enjoy. I don't want to hold you up. But when you reheat it later, air fry that shit and you enjoy it.
Yeah, you know what? I when I reheat it, I put it in our oven. I never use the microwave to reheat it.
Okay. If you have an air fryer, put a slice of pizza in the air fryer, and then when you're eating that one, you put the next one in, and then when you're done,
Yeah, I do not, but like the convection oven that we have, throw it in there for just a couple of minutes,
Nice.
and awesome.
There you go.
Awesome.
Enjoy, brother. Thank you for calling in, and thank you for the membership, buddy.
All right, man. Thanks, guys. Have a great night.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Ricky New York Live, who we will meet live in Tampa in just a few months.
Shit. Sounds cool.
Chris, if you're listening, Sarah says, let everyone finally meet you. We always love reading your kind comments that always make us smile. Green heart. Thank you, Sarah. And that's what she said. That's what Sarah said. Kent, if I ate pepperoni at 11:30, I wouldn't sleep a wink. Are you sprinkling cocaine on it? What are you doing to the pepperoni, Rick? I think you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. Any pizza ordered past 10:30 in LA, there's a little bit of cocaine sprinkled on top of it.
Yeah. Is that like heartburn? Like, is that what you mean?
Coke Bay comes by.
Sarah, I don't know. I have the headphones on, so I can't judge my voice sometimes with my impersonations. Although Nate gave me a compliment last night about my Susan Waldman.
Who the fuck is that?
The annoying lady from the Yankees radio announcer booth. Roger Clemens is in George's bar. Like she did, she sounds like Edith Bunker.
So Nate complimented your ability to sound annoying.
It's the nicest thing he's ever said. Can't I have it? Can't you let me have it for 24 hours?
Checks
Can't
out.
you even let me get one day of like Nate's fake backhanded compliment? Yeah, yesterday I did it better. Today I did not, Quest. I'm sorry. Chris B, if you are there in the chat, man, I'll gift the membership if you come on.
Hell yeah, Chris B.
If you want, you can turn the camera off. Maybe just come on and talk. Oh, Nate, go do a Travis Hunter. One of these days, Nate, the taxi's gonna win, bro. One of these days, the taxi's gonna win.
No, I have never felt that much power being on a bike in New York because bikers run that fucking place.
And Lee Van wanted to do the morning of the Yankee Met game. Everyone take bikes out there.
Saw that, yeah.
I'll,
Why not?
I'm good. I'll
The
drive
bike
out.
does the work for you. You just gotta sit
I
down
have
and pedal
no
that hoe.
interest. Like, listen, I watch Nate. I'll give Nate credit, right? Nate is phenomenal with that. I
Yeah.
have zero interest in doing that.
I
None.
watched Nate too, 3 feet behind him, doing the damn
Plus, like,
thing too.
I plan on bringing the grill and like for the parking lot. We get there early. Like, I mean, I got the truck. Let's use it.
All right.
So I'll drive out. If Clancy said he's going to come up early the night before, I'll leave at like 6 o'clock in the morning and get
All
out
right.
there. At,
Clancy and I love Clancy, but Clancy and early in the same sentence, unless it was
I mean,
Clancy wasn't early.
no, Clancy's staying up from the night before and
Okay.
then driving up here.
All right. I know
I
where
don't
I'll
think it
be.
was. I don't think it was 5:30. Alarm clock. Oh, let me wake up and go. I think it was. Oh fuck! Should I go to bed or drive up the Knicks? Let me drive up the Knicks.
What's going on here?
What do we got?
Oh, it's 5-2 Dodgers in the bottom of the ninth. They're currently leading on the Mets, and
It's
they have
bottom of
2
the
on,
ninth.
1 out. Count is
They're in
2-2.
LA.
No, they're in Flushing, New York.
Bottom of the ninth at 11:40.
Hell yeah! You gotta wait for prime time in LA to start, man.
Chris B, you haven't been in the chat since earlier when you clicked in. I hope he didn't like hit like block or something.
You like clicked it on accident.
Yeah, he was there. I saw this. Like I saw the top of his head. Like it's like a crew cut.
Crew cut. All right.
Boomtown with a question says, Nick, any truth to the rumor that your new truck you're considering starting a snow removal business and calling it Mr. Plow? You got to wait for the winter to get here, Boom. Can't spoil that now. I tell you things in secret, man. You just put it out on the internet for everyone sometimes. Indy Jet with a question. Oh, Rick says tie game.
Oh shit. Nice. McNeil triple to right. What a fault. Oh well.
Indy Jet asks, what's Addy think of tonight's b-ball game?
I think there was 4 quarters of basketball played tonight. There was baskets made, baskets missed, and in the end, the final whistle was blown. And I think those yellow jerseys are horrendous, unless it's on the Lakers.
It's like a dehydrated piss color, the Pacers jerseys.
No,
it's like
I
a
mean,
dull. It's like a dull yellow. Like you wake up from it's not a very nice jersey to look at. Chris, I hope you were there, man. We got some serious money being offered to thrown out if you join the show, my friend. And he says the best lane train impression ever. Manish, Nick's joke job 2.0.
Yeah, they shot themselves in the foot again tonight.
Matthew being bitter. I'm not worried about the Pacers because no amount of rings would make it worth it to live in fucking Indiana.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I never lived there or been. I'm sure it's a beautiful place.
That sounds defeated. When you have to attack where people live because you can't even talk shit about their team that's up 2-0 on you.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, your farmland is great. You have no buildings or traffic. Your farmland is prestigious. You don't have enough buildings and houses. Oh, Chris, if you're watching, Sarah now says, if you jump on, I will. Rick Kent, I've been to Indianapolis. It's no great shakes. Oh, I love a good milkshake. Manish says every Midwest city is the same.
Oh man, what are we doing to Middle America right now?
I've only been to Pittsburgh.
I've been to Colorado and Utah. That's the
Considered
most
Midwest, right? Is Pittsburgh
Midwest
considered
I've been.
Midwest? It's not really
No,
Midwest. What
no,
is
it's not.
Pittsburgh? Like, what region would you put that in? Is that still East? Like, is Pennsylvania considered the East? It's not Northeast.
Fuck Pittsburgh
Like,
and all
like.
the teams.
All right, let's. Rick Kent, I'm phoning you in on this one, Rick Kent. Rick Kent, also click the link. Stack says Northeast. Pittsburgh is really part of the
Oh
Northeast.
man,
Yeah, Jay, I definitely got East. I didn't know if it was considered Northeast. I didn't know if, like, somewhere in Pennsylvania, like, the line is imaginary drawn, and then it's all right. What region of the country would you consider Pittsburgh?
in what region?
I know, but I mean in terms of, like, there's the Northeast, there's the Southwest, there's the Midwest. Like, which one of those would you put Pittsburgh in? Where would they fall into? In the East, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Stack and Rick both say it, and I will not go against either one of
Hey,
them.
if they say it, then shut the fuck up. Damn it, bro. What are we doing?
All right, Rick, do me a favor. We already had a Knicks loss and a Yankees loss. We don't need any more negativity in the chat. I will root for the Dodgers because Addison's on air. If anyone
Hell
wants to
yeah.
call in who's a Met fan and then have a war with Addison. Yeah, I
No.
know. Stack, I'm worried that maybe he clicked something and it went wrong and went haywire. Chris, if you're watching and you can hear me, maybe refresh YouTube, close YouTube, come back in, and then try to click the link again and join, buddy.
Yeah. All right, who the hell is this guy? Okay. Luis Angel Acuna is up to bat with Taylor at third base, 5-5, bottom of the ninth.
I'm gonna do my Lane impression right now. You just went so Mexican with that name.
Oh, you gotta let it hit you, bro. Luis Angel, go ahead and pop up second base, bro. I believe in you,
Minesh, thank God I'm only emotionally invested in the Jets.
man.
That's fair.
I mean,
Any
that's
interest
cool.
in the other sports, Minesh? Or is it just like football's you're emotionally invested? Are you just like a casual fan and don't have a team anywhere else? Or just don't give a shit about any other sports?
I understand, but in the interest of your emotions, I would invest in other teams. Not other teams in the NFL, just other teams in the other leagues. Because the Dodgers and the Lakers keep my sports happiness up here.
I'm hoping this Bill Belichick thing is an absolute fucking debacle, and I can go back to wearing my North
Man.
Carolina. I'm telling you, I wore nothing. You've watched the show. Like, I'll pop on my North Carolina gear every so often. Like, I got a lot of North Carolina gear. Besides the Jets, I have more North Carolina gear than I have Yankee gear. So I'm always wearing it in the winter, and I did not put on I actually took a fucking hat and covered. I have the hats up on the wall.
Yeah.
I took another hat and put it over the North Carolina hat. The kids went
Oh,
to
shit.
Punta Cana with their mom last summer, and I took the fucking Punta Cana hat and put it over Carolina, so I didn't want to look at it.
Goes that deep, huh?
That's what she said. But Chris, if you're watching, we have 5 gifted memberships, a $20 super chat. I'll gift the membership, and Sarah will come on air with you. a big investment in the show, Chris. If you can make this happen, man, I'll Venmo you some money.
Come on,
Baby,
Chris
baby, come
B.
on, baby, come on, baby, come on. I don't know, Rick. I'm trying. I felt bad because he did click in, and then something went haywire, and he hasn't commented since. Like I hope, like
No.
I want to know everything's all right at this point.
To quote Darth Vader.
What happened? Game over. Mets win.
Just him not coming back. Come on, Chris B. I believe in you.
You know what, Rick? You're right. Some people in the community will do anything for a Venmo. Maybe that's
They do something strange for a piece of change.
Matthew. I wish your mother caught you with the hanger when she was pregnant.
Give you a spanking for a Benjamin Franklin.
Unfortunately, Matthew had to be all elusive and avoid the hanger.
Give you a shot to the stinking for Abraham Lincoln.
He just goes rude.
I'll make you say Hamilton for a handful
I
of
love when the troll gets upset. That's that aggressive. It's a culmination of all of the Matthew Smith trolls. I usually let them go, but I think every so often he deserves a crazy. He needs a crazy reply every once in a while. It gives him fuel and motivation.
Oh,
Matthew, I've seen you in person, Matthew. That might be the last race you won.
yeah.
See, how's that? Is that one good, Boom? If everyone's
Yeah,
judging my jokes here on the channel.
It's
Yeah,
hard
oh,
to
look at that. I beat him to it. I beat him to it. I said that before that was in the chat, and now I think like Nate.
yeah. But that's a beautiful thing. Nate has a beautiful mind.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that sees the irony in Matthew Littlefuck Smith calling somebody rude. You did not. You did not type it first. I have YouTube up. Actually, the comments pop up in YouTube before they pop up in StreamYard. Curly, I don't think they're blowing it. I just think they are. I think you guys are in a tight spot. It's a tough matchup. I said at work, that one of the guys who at the school I was at was watching it on his phone, and it was 51-49 Knicks. And Halliburton scored his first basket. It's a combination of the two. It's a new thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is not good. He's like, what? He ain't doing nothing. I go, if it's only a 2-point game and he hasn't done anything yet, you know he's going to get his, and that'll be the difference in this game. If you hold the other team's best player to 0 points until 2 minutes left in the first half, you should be up by 15. Easy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Indeed. There you go. Created a new word on the show tonight. We're going to get some buskets. Basket, a bucket. Go ahead, bucket. Jay Quest, I'm going to give you a lane answer with this one. How many buskets did the Knicks need to win game 3? They need to score. They need to have more buskets than the Pacers. We still have fast. I really am at the Shiner football game. You all getting burned like Nick on a hot Sunday afternoon. SPF 40. Oh yeah, bro. I'll even show you the top of the head is peeling back there. Look at that. That's peel. I couldn't shave the head this week because of the peeling. Oh, Ricky New York about to set Nate off. I love it. I think the Knicks are one good player away from truly competing to go all the way. I think they're a better rotation away, a deeper rotation. I can't hear you, Addy, but talk. How to fix the hat.
I'm here, Nick.
Why don't you worry about the division first, Gary?
No, I mean, I
gotta
don't
win the
think they're gonna
division.
win the World Series. Bruh.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Gary didn't show up when the Mets lost like 7 out of 11, and now all of a sudden he's back because the Knicks are losing and the Mets might win a game.
The game.
Is it over?
No, they went to extra innings. Top of the 10th. Runner at first and second for the Dodgers. No outs. Will Smith is up to bat. Let's go.
hate
Big
the
Willie
extra
style.
innings. The ghost runner is the stupidest fucking thing ever, man. I don't know how baseball okayed that.
Well, they do it to conserve the pitchers, make the game quicker, ideally.
And Boom just told all of the Mets fans to suck it, and he said the Mets ain't beating the Blue Jays in the World Series.
I don't know about that one there, mate. Don't know about that. The Blue Jays won't make the playoffs. No, probably not. That is a correct statement.
MLB standings. Let's go by league.
Let's go. Bases loaded, no outs. Hell yeah.
Phillies 7 in a row. No bueno.
I don't know if it's true, but I heard something about they're trying to get rid of Bryce Harper, send him to Pittsburgh. That would be wild.
Ricky says, I'm just a casual basketball fan. It just seems like they could use a kick-ass defender so teams would be able to come back on them. Be prepared to be attacked by Nate for giving an opinion about something you may have not witnessed, because you have to watch it and cry in real time to be able to talk about it, according to Nate.
Yeah, Teoscar grounded out to Pete Alonso and he threw home. So 1 out, bases still loaded. It's all good because Max Muncy is about to fucking put one in the seats right now, bruh.
Why is this game so late if it's in New York? Was there a rain delay?
Yeah, there was a rain delay. Yeah.
Okay.
There was a rain delay, and then, it's LA. LA's playing, so they probably wanted to have it a little later in the day over here. Maximize that viewership. What the fuck? I was outside, bro.
Tom Ace, we need more of a 3-point specialist. Kind of like the shocker. 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. Is that 3-point shocker?
Triceratops love that.
Havmo from Iowa. Jake's going to be on the edge of edgy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Triple play and the inning.
No outs, bases loaded, and they don't fucking score. No, he got a double play.
Damn.
It happens. Oh well. Kitty.
My inner clock is so thrown off. I'm thinking it's like 1 in the morning, because I've been on for an hour and a half, like the work night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh wait, I started an hour earlier.
Hell yeah. Oh.
Boom asking, is the Shocker fella available via trade? No, it's usually available through some friendly ladies.
It's gonna have to be a 3-team trade.
Oh yeah. And I got to be up early tomorrow for soccer. Hooray!
Don't do it. Don't do it, Lottie. Shit. This is an NLCS preview. The Mets and the Dodgers NLCS rematch. And then Guardians and Tigers in the American League.
I don't know, man. Yankees get to the playoffs. The way Rodon is pitching, him and Fried be a nice combination. I can only imagine next year. Oh,
Hey,
Chris is back. Chris is back. All right, Chris. Chris, try to call in again, man. Everyone wanted to see you.
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, Clancy's in the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
You're gonna tease us.
Snap into a chat member.
You're gonna tease us with the calling and then just come back and say, I mean, no disrespect to Boomtown, but you're just gonna come in and say Boomtown after that? Come on, Crispy. Come back, man.
Baby, come back.
Let's go ahead and strike out Lindor here.
Yeah, Chris, we got real excited before when you were going to call in and then you disappeared. The chat is willing to pay a bunch of money, and Sarah is willing to call in and come on with you.
Nice. That's a cool
Jay,
deal.
tell me what the fuck I have to do to scare you away, Jay. Tell me. I'll do it.
Eat macaroni and cheese without breadcrumbs live on air.
I'll choke to death. There's not enough saturation for the breadcrumbs.
No, I said without breadcrumbs because it would be a travesty.
Oh, Kraft mac and cheese. I used to love. On Fridays when I was a kid, my dad was in a bowling league, and it was either got pizza or like I would make like a couple boxes like for me, my sister, and my mom of like Kraft macaroni and cheese. And I told my mom one time, "You gotta stop." I'm like, "I'll make it," and I made like the best Kraft macaroni. The boxes, it's fantastic. Always Kraft. I was never a Velveeta fan until later in life when I became more of like a cheesehead.
Yo, spoon, baby.
Yeah, it's Clancy. Yeah, the homeboy.
Come on down, Clanch.
Be nice to me. All right, since you asked nicely. Ladies and gentlemen, it's happened. We have someone calling in that will excite everybody. Hi, Gary.
Are you gonna bring in the person that's gonna excite everyone? You want to bring that person in, or do you want to stick with me?
That was called the tease in the business.
Oh, I'm that guy.
You're the tease.
Yeah, you're the superstar.
Okay.
We're just the fans, bro.
Y'all could be the fans, and I'll just be the superstar.
Yeah, when you look at us, you see
Y'all got the
OnlyFans,
fun
right?
job. Yeah.
When you look at
What was
us, you
that?
see OnlyFans.
I missed the first. What
So when you
happened
look upon us, do you see OnlyFans?
I see fans. I see fans in need of a superstar, and I will be that superstar.
All right.
Did you shrink or did your camera change?
No, yeah. The chair. I had my chair lowered. because I got I didn't know
You're
you were gonna
turning
go
into Bobby. You were getting real low down there.
Yeah.
Like all the time you
I
spent
gotta-
on Bobby's show, you're starting to shrink
I gotta
down.
see how close he is to his screen. Like that is you only see the top of his head.
Very close.
I got this fight on. I'm streaming this fight in Japan right now. I was trying to watch the Met game. I got this bootleg stream of the Met game that keeps cutting out. What happened? I saw the Mets tied it up. What happened? I'm not trolling. I'm being serious. I don't know. I don't know. My stream is bootleg.
They're changing the Dodgers. They're changing the pitchers right now.
Okay. Are you not
Still
watching?
tight. I am. It's on a
Okay.
it's on a break right now currently.
Two best teams in baseball. Not record
True
wise,
that.
but you know, basketball wise. Yeah.
And not even just the National League, just in the entirety of baseball itself. Yeah.
In the history of baseball, Addison, there's never been two teams like
The only place for the best two teams right now are in New York because the Yankees are out in Colorado.
Yeah, the best two teams are in New York. They're playing at
Yeah, they're the best two teams in New York.
They're playing at
And
City
that's the only
Field
place
tonight.
they're
The best two
teams.
fields are in New York tonight. You are correct.
All right, let's
Absolutely.
play a fun game. Gary, list all the teams that are ahead of the Mets in their own division. Go.
Philly.
Okay. Now list all the
I'm
teams
done.
that are ahead of the
Yeah,
Dodgers
I'm
in
done.
their division.
No one.
The Dodgers are in first.
Now
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
list
yeah.
all the teams that are ahead of the Yankees in their division.
And the American League, that doesn't count. The American League with the DH. Oh wait, never mind. When are we gonna get rid of the DH? Can we just stop with the DH? I hate the DH.
Shitty National League rules. Let's pay a guy $25 million a year and have him try to bat when he hasn't batted in 15 years. Not everyone's Bartolo Colon and walks around and pisses excellence.
What's more exciting in sports than a pitcher hitting a fucking bomb?
Bartolo Colon. What's better than that?
When a pitcher hits a bomb,
unless it's Leonard Williams, a defensive tackle with a pick six.
I really like if I could change anything in any sport, any rule, I would like I hate the DH. I think it just ruins baseball. Like I still love watching the Mets, but like I think it cheapens the game so much.
I disagree. If
A
you're
goalie
at the
scoring a
top of your
goal.
sport, I want the best players doing what they do best. I don't want to watch Mekhi Becton run pass routes because you can't put an extra wide receiver on the field, right? Like I want to watch hitters hit. Game.
Let me give you a real life hypothetical question. And I want to show you how much better baseball is in the NL than the AL. Like let's say this as a hypothetical. Peak Mariano Rivera. It's a tie game. They load up the bases. You bring in Rivera to get the last out in the 8th. He gets it. He's due up 6 that inning. The Yankees come around, score a run. They go up 1. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Rivera gets up. What do? You let him hit, you take him out. Base hit basically ends the game. Base hit busts the game wide open. Bases loaded. But yeah,
bottom of the inning?
Yeah, top of the 9th, let's say. Top of the 9th. You bat. You score 1 run. You got bases loaded, 2 outs.
Put up a hitter to win the game.
You pull Rivera.
You pull it. Yeah, you go to win the game. Also,
So
you'd have to
if he doesn't get a hit,
but you'd have to factor in the double switch to change where he would be in the lineup coming up the following inning too, right? You want to push that as far down the road as you can.
Well, once you yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He's batting 6th that inning, right? So you scored a run, 3 guys got on, 2 guys got out, bases loaded. You get to Rivera's spot in the lineup. 1-run game, bases loaded, 2 outs. You want to let Rivera hit and be an automatic out, or do you want to try to bust the game open? But then you lose.
I would
Rivera
never want to watch a game where pitchers have to hit because Chin Meng Wang was off to a great start in his career, and then he rounded 3rd in Houston, and then he was never able to fucking fix his foot and plant and push again.
DeGrom got injured running the bases. Like I get it, but like I just think it makes the game more strategic when you have to when you have to account for the pitcher.
It's like putting a punter at linebacker. Like the guys aren't meant to do that. Like your job is to kick. Your job is to pitch. Like you're not going out there and putting Tom Brady at the end and saying, "Hey, go try to get the quarterback here because we don't have any more subs."
Who is the hitter? the pitcher on the Marlins that used to hit bombs. Dontrell Willis. That was his name. Dontrell Willis. Yeah.
Dontrell Willis.
He could do it. They used to have him pitch hit and games he didn't play.
I'm not saying they can't do it, but not when you're a specialist. you're a specialist. Like Thomas
You-
Hennessy just snaps. He's a specialist. Pitchers are specialists.
You grew up on the National League Baseball, right?
I grew up on American League.
Baseball.
I grew up on
What-
American
yeah.
League, which is
DH or no DH? What do you like better?
I love DH. I don't want to watch a pitcher hit.
I mean, I grew up
I don't want
pitchers
to watch a
hitting.
pitcher hit. Like it's not fun to watch an
Then
automatic out. Like if a
you
guy
don't have
gets
to.
one
You
hit
can
in 2 months, it's like a great season.
You can pinch hit for him. You don't have to. You don't have to let him watch him hit. You can take him out.
Yeah.
I don't like. I never liked the pitcher hitting. I never did.
I,
That's what drew me to the American League.
but now I'm at the point where it's like, all right, I got Pete Alonso. He's got to be a DH. He can't play first base no more. That's got to stop. That's got
Maybe
to
you
stop.
could teach him how to pitch.
Maybe. He couldn't be worse at that than he is at first. He is horrible at first.
Oh, we know he can't throw, so
pick
he
it.
won't be a pitcher. How bad was that underhand toss to first in Boston? I said the other day he looked like Dwayne Wade throwing the alley-oop to LeBron. You're like, what the fuck?
It's terrible. Like he can't feel the position. I don't care if he can pick it. He can't feel the position. He's terrible. He can't play there no more.
Gary, you do a lot of debating about a lot of different sports and a lot of different topics in life. I don't know if you've ever debated this guy. I don't know if you can hang with him.
Is it Nate?
I would not promote
Okay.
Nate
I've
in
had a
any
few
way,
debates with
shape, or
Nate.
form.
My Tyrese Halliburton debate looks better by the day. What up, Lane Shane? How are you?
Hi.
How you doing?
Knicks lost.
Oh, you gotta turn
Yeah,
the TV down,
Game
buddy.
two.
You gotta turn the TV down.
Yeah, I know. Make it lower.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Knicks lost.
I know they're not very good.
What?
Can you turn down the Palestinian protest information, please?
Yeah, that's terrible.
I know you like to play it really loud to cover up your farts, but
Yeah, I know.
yeah, I know.
You
I'm
get
worried
copyright.
that
You
our
get
Knicks are
copyright for
gonna,
that.
I'm worried about our tangerines that they're gonna
Yeah.
get that they're gonna keep getting spanked by Halliburton and the Pacers.
How do you feel
I'm
about the
concerned.
Knicks?
Tangerines.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't watch it, but I know that the Yankees played. I think they won. I mean, I don't know and stuff. And then
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, the Mets started so late because of the rain, so they're only in the fourth inning.
Yeah, there was a
Rally
rain delay during the game.
Yeah,
How do you
and
feel about the rain?
I didn't go in the rain. I didn't really go in it.
And rain.
I was outside the whole time, but it did rain though a lot though.
It did.
So yeah. Mm. I don't sit outside when it's raining. I gotta tell
That's
you,
very
good way
smart.
to get wet.
Good
I
plan.
do not recommend that you do. Unless
Mm.
you're a plant.
I'm not a plant. I'm not gonna be
You're
growing.
not a plant, so you
You
shouldn't
do
do that.
look like you're tall. How tall are you, Lane?
Lane's tall. 6'3", 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
What?
something
No,
like
how
that.
tall are you, Lane? How tall are you?
I think I stopped growing for a while because some people are like very tall. I think I'm like 6 something. I don't know, but I'm not as tall.
Will you update us if you
If
start
you
to grow
saw
more?
me, yeah,
Well,
if you
he's
saw me
30, so
then
I don't think
in
you're gonna grow
person.
anymore. I mean, you never know, but it's a pretty good indicator that you're not gonna grow.
Let me read this, okay? He's 6'12". I don't know about that question.
That's what Kevin Garnett used to say, how tall he was. When he didn't like being called a 7-footer, he said I was 6'12".
What was the
Yeah.
what was the word he couldn't read?
Who was he?
Who?
Kevin Garnett.
Kevin
Kevin
Garnett.
Garnett. Sorry.
I know what you're saying. I forgot actually. Was it? God, was it them? Was it?
Gary,
There's an infamous internet video where Kevin Garnett can't
I
read
saw
a
that
word.
actually. I don't know. I know that, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I have to find that.
Name an NFL equivalent for each NBA player.
Equivalent. Name an
Equivalent.
I was gonna say like it happens, but equivalents. You couldn't read equivalents. That's not good.
To the top of the 11th we go.
Kevin Garnett can't read video. That's the first thing that comes up.
Hold on, I gotta let my puppy in.
You don't have to read. You can be one of the most complete players to ever play the game and be a 100 millionaire and not know how to read.
Yeah, a lot
God
of
bless
money.
America.
When you're 6'12" in high school, they don't give a shit if you can read.
They don't.
Nice start. I was selling off his.
Oh, wait.
Walker
Let's play a
shirt.
game. All right. We're playing a game. Addy, do that again. Lane, can you name any of the people on this shirt?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Snoop
Tell us who
Dogg.
they are.
Hey, good
Snoop
shit,
Dogg.
Lane.
The next one is who's that?
Who's
Is that Ice Cube? Yep. No,
Okay, he's not
him.
Ice Cube. Is Ice Cube on the shirt?
He is. He's right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got
That's
that row
two.
locked down. What
Who
about these
else
two
do I
up top?
know? Oh yeah, Tupac.
Hey,
Tupac?
fucking
Oh, shit. All right. That's
Let's
three.
Yeah, that's the
go.
one that was killed though.
If you
Yeah,
know who
those
that
guys.
guy is.
That is, I don't know.
Urkel. That's Urkel. Remember Family Matters?
It's Urkel.
Yeah,
That's Urkel.
yeah, but half of them are not even alive though. Like,
You're right. This guy is dead.
look, yeah.
So is this guy. And so is this
Yeah,
guy. You're right.
he's,
Half of them are dead. You are correct, Lane. You're
The
absolutely
top
correct.
two guys
Myers.
definitely
Talking
gave us
about
an
his
8
shirt.
for sure.
Lane knows his fucking shit.
How about
Let's
the
go.
bottom row? Do you know the bottom row?
I have no idea who that is.
Well, the guy on the left
Brilliant
is
pride.
Osama bin Laden.
Don't you ever do that again.
Who's it? No, it's
You let
not.
this man rest in peace. All right?
Look at the beard and the eyes. It's identical. And the other one is a doctor.
Yeah, who was that?
He's a doctor.
Yeah.
He's the most legendary one on that shirt. He's the GOAT.
It's King Lowski.
Yeah.
Said Neil.
Can we acknowledge that
Three-
90s
Addy,
feud between the
three
West
times.
Coast and the East Coast? The West Coast hip hop was
Mix in.
clearly better. Clearly better.
Years. 3
Just
times.
acknowledge that.
Mhm.
Blue.
What in the fuck?
Yeah.
Lane, I'm going to sneeze right now. Never mind. I lost it.
That's okay. You can sneeze if you want to.
Okay, thank you. I lost it.
Lane,
Anyway.
Do you know any famous doctors that might be in the hip hop industry?
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper, maybe.
Dr. Pepper.
As much of a doctor as Dr. Jill Biden.
Yeah, because half of
Dr.
Salt
Biden.
Pepper, she went back to school for her doctorate, so she is Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I know. I know how you feel about that.
How do you
what
feel
else?
about that? Do you have work tomorrow, Lane?
No,
Oh, that's
I
good.
don't really work during Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, that's great.
So I gotta go get my haircut tomorrow. Actually, at the synagogue.
You
Are
know
you
what would
getting a
make that
haircut,
shirt
like a
better,
shave?
Addison? If you took
If you were
all of
wearing it.
those guys off and put Texas rappers on it, then the shirt would be better.
Yeah, it'll be. Yeah, we can like.
Maybe like Bun B.
Yeah.
Bun B.
Scarface, Trey the Truth, Devin the Dude.
Oh, I thought that
DJ
Bobby's
Screw.
eyes better.
Yeah. Devin the Dude.
Is it
Devin the
Dr.
Dude.
Seuss? Is it Doc Brown from Back to the Future?
Going
Dr.
to Doobie Ass
Huxtable?
Trey.
Dr. Brown's cream soda. Very underrated beverage, Rick. Good call, Rick. Is it
What?
Doc Rivers?
His dog, maybe. Yeah, his Addison
Doc McStuffins?
Doc. Yeah, he was good though. He was on what team was he on? Doc Rivers. I think he coached.
Doc Rivers was on the Hawks and the Knicks mostly. He played for some other teams, the Spurs, I
We got
think. But
breaking
mostly the
news.
Hawks.
Hold
and the
on. We got breaking news.
Yeah.
No offense to my family. If I was alone completely, I would call in, even though I can in another room separate, but they will hear me. Don't want to, can't. Okay. All right, Chris. I respect that. You're
I
welcome
like
to
Chris.
anytime, buddy.
He's a very positive guy. I like Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Harry. I got very excited to meet him. Like something that's big in the Discord. Like we love when there's a face reveal or a voice reveal, right? Like for someone who we've never
Right.
met or seen on air before. Addison was like, "Ooh, we got a face reveal. You got to get in here."
Yeah, Bill M was the last one, I think.
I've never been in there yet with Bill M, so I don't know what Bill M sounds like or looks like. Phil, you got to change that. What the fuck? Gary's volume's low.
My volume level. This happens sometimes. Hang
I
on.
don't know. I think I could.
Say
I
something
just
now, Gary.
realized that
No, it should be good. Are we good? Am I good?
I bumped it up a little.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. 'Cause I have it, but it automatically adjusts. But sometimes it just defaults and goes off, and I'm very low. I don't know why it does that.
So Lane,
Yeah.
how do you feel about the Jets?
Oh, how do I feel about the Jets? I think they'll do good. Made a lot of signings, I gotta tell you.
You do have to tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me. Who did they sign?
Mo, forgot his last name.
He doesn't have one. It's just Mo.
Yeah, Mo and Justin
Curly?
Fields should be good. Not Mo and Curly. Just Mo, and then you have Justin Fields.
All right.
And
He
Glenn.
did sign Larry, though. Larry's a part of the team now, too.
Yeah, and I hope Aaron Glenn does good. I mean, honestly, if he does good, it's gonna be a good season. But I don't know if they're gonna. It's interesting to know. And
Mo Dean? Tom Hanks.
Nice.
Is that what you mean? Mo Dean? Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, yes. You can have him play. Yeah. Now I'm happy that now Rick Kent is happy that I unblocked him. I gotta tell you.
You unblocked him? Yeah, tell me.
I'm trying to work on unblocking Jay Quest though.
Don't
I
do
gotta
it. Jay
figure
Quest
out
is a
how
prick.
to do it.
Don't do it. Don't. You're better off not seeing what he has to say.
Why?
You're blessed. You don't even know it.
Oh, you're lying. Rick Kent said that is false.
Are you telling lies, Lane?
No, he did. No, I don't know what he's saying.
I don't know how to block or unblock someone, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I will tell you though, Gary, a lot of people know how to do it to you.
That's what it is. The block button is free. Feel free to hit
I
it.
wear the crown.
That's why you didn't play interior defense, because you don't know how to block.
Oh yeah, Bobby's eye's better. I gotta tell you.
Okay.
He had some eye surgery. I heard.
No,
Well, he didn't have eye surgery. They plucked his ingrown eyelids out. That sounds really painful.
Fuck that.
Eyelids or were eyelashes?
I don't know.
From his eyelids.
Yeah. The eyelashes were growing down in him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That must hurt. Though, I gotta tell you. Pulling it out of. I don't think I would be
You're not a fan
able
of
to
pulling out, Lane?
handle. No, I don't think I would ever be.
Just if you
somebody
don't pull
doing
out,
that.
if you're gonna have a baby, have a baby. It's a blessing. Like, and this whole pulling out thing, just have a kid. Kids are great. I wish I had more.
Not like I'm
Don't
having
pull
a baby. Thing.
Go get one like Madonna.
It's enough. I have 2 cats, though. I gotta tell you that I'm playing with right now.
You do have to tell me.
See what I mean about Chris B? Chris B is he's such a positive guy. He's a good dude.
Yeah. Facts.
Chris, if you want to call in with your voice, I'll put total opposite of a good guy. Fucking the fuck do you want?
This is the opposite of a good guy.
Hello,
This is
Weeder.
weed. Yeah.
How are you?
I want to go ahead and argue with Gary here. Kids are not a blessing.
Oh, it's weird. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, let's see what it says. NRA. But the raccoon. Oh, the raccoon.
The National Raccoon Association. Are you not familiar with their work around the world?
Yes,
they do great work in Indochina.
Yeah, I know about raccoons. Yeah, they're so big though. Like,
they're not that big. They can get pretty fat, that's for sure.
Well, they eat a lot. I can tell you. Like, if you had a raccoon, it would have to be like they hide quickly.
Not if you feed them every night. Have you tried feeding raccoons? It's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, they got small hands. Bro.
Yeah, they come right
Sarah's
up
in
to you.
Oh,
labor.
wait, well, let me see what Sarah said.
She's in labor.
You know what hurts being in labor? Okay, that is weird.
Sarah's not wrong.
Lane, you want to
Oh.
see Weed be a daredevil and jump off a 50-foot wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to see this, Lane. It's one of my finest accomplishments since I turned 25.
Okay, can I see this? What's this? See? Whoa.
Yeah.
That was you? How old are you? Wait.
How old do you think I am, Lane?
No, that was like an older picture.
No, that was like a week ago.
And this just in, you can go fuck yourself.
That video does not get any old. What Jake Graves said.
Nah, I've been told that plenty of times. What's up, Batty?
I don't know where he is.
His face is so good.
That was funny.
Fancy. Pull up, Fancy. Pull up, bruh.
Oh, so good.
This your Pop-Tart. Pull up,
I didn't
bruh.
know about the guns.
Gary, when's the last time you had a Pop-Tart? And what's your favorite kind?
Wow. I mean, it's been years.
Pop-Tarts. Let's talk about
Pop-Tarts are
Pop-Tarts.
good, but I'm not like the
They haven't
Pop-Tarts.
changed since a long time.
The
for
cookies
any-
and cream one, didn't they have a
Pop-Tart.
peanut butter and jelly Pop-Tart too? I've had, it's been a while.
I hear they got the
One
s'mores
time.
one
Pop-Tarts got
also.
bad when they got skimpy on the icing, and now it's like only a little strip in the middle, and it didn't cover. It used to cover all sides. The Pop-Tart.
They have s'mores one also.
Like
but
the strawberry filling with the icing and the sprinkles on top, it will always be the best Pop-Tart, right? It doesn't matter how many
no.
flavors they make. That's the best. It's like Gatorade. The
Brown
best flavors
sugar.
of Gatorade are
Brown
red,
sugar
yellow,
cinnamon.
and orange.
Brown
Hold
sugar
on a
cinnamon
second.
all day.
Hold on 1 second.
Nah.
Gary, you mean red, white, and blue?
Hold on 1 second. For the moderator wrenches, there are 2 levels. I made Boomtown the managing moderator. He's the highest level moderator. And there are other people who are moderators and still have controls, but they just doesn't display the wrench. It only displays it now for Boom. I found out a way because Boom has all power on the channel.
I want to go ahead and say that me and Weed are definitely the highest.
Yeah.
Also, Weed, I don't know if you're aware of this, but with the truck that I got, someone asked me, what are you going to name it? And I said, I'm naming it Gorlock the Destroyer because it's large and white.
Awesome truck, by the way. Congrats on the new truck, Nick. That's
Yeah,
an awesome
buddy.
truck.
And it's a sweet truck, man.
Texas edition.
I know. That's part of the reason why I like it even more. That adds a couple of bonus points.
Well, I like that it hasn't been beaten up in like the Northeast and the weather, so the undercarriage and the frame are
Fuck
good.
that.
God knows I
Fuck
love a
that.
good undercarriage. No one has to make the joke.
Shut up,
I'll do it
Nate.
for you.
You got to keep the undercarriage clean.
Yes.
All right.
what you're
Last time.
saying.
Lane, thoughts on the Mets? Are they going to beat the Dodgers tonight or no?
Well, I hope. Well, I didn't see if they won. I know they're playing
They're
tomorrow.
still playing.
Yeah, you know why? Because of it's gonna be a long game, so hopefully they could win. But I didn't. I would have to check who's
Oh, hit the wrong
winning.
button.
And he went. Wait.
Why did you have to? What did you sneeze a load out of your ass? Why did you have
I,
to
went,
turn the camera
I started
off?
coughing. I didn't want to interrupt, so I went to hit mute and I hit stop cam
Are you
instead.
trying to like Charles or something? It's enough that last night I had to keep passing gas. Last night it was like Charles.
You did announce it in the chat too. It was bad. What did you eat?
I don't know, but I kept farting every minute.
Can't be Spanish Charles.
Like the twin Charles.
Can you fart right now?
No, but like honestly, I don't know. Maybe I ate something last night because my stomach kept like hurting. Like
Fart Lane, push.
Give it a shot. No, don't push too hard. You'll get a hemorrhoid.
Yeah, but
Lane,
those things hurt though.
did you ever?
They
This
get
has
the
happened to
hemorrhoid.
me before. Did you ever go to fart and it was more than a fart, and you're like, "Uh-oh," and you have to run to the bathroom?
That happens to me one
Many
time
times. Many
actually.
times.
One
I had to go to
time?
the
That's
toilet
God
one
bless you, man.
time.
You
Yeah.
have much better
One time.
control.
That happened to me twice today.
Mm-hmm.
That happened to him when he jumped off the wall.
I did almost shart a little bit.
I used to take hydroxycut to cut weight, and that used to do all types of stuff to your stomach. And I didn't know if it was. I wouldn't find out until I got into the bathroom if it was wet or not, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what that was, but we're gonna find out soon. Yeah.
Oh golly.
Them hydroxycut farts and poops
Oh me, oh my.
It's a gamble.
You also have one going from the toilet and he,
Hydroxycut the cheese.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
It's,
think it, oh yeah, that
always an
is
adventure.
medicine. But it always feels better after you let it all out, though. It's like
Yeah, right? Who wants to
like
hold it in and get like the stomach
all that
cramps?
stuff comes out, and it.
It's X to the air. You got to get that out.
It's worse than have it come out the other side. Whenever you have to throw up, it's like you feel better after chunking and stuff.
Man, you're like the second doctor to be on the show tonight. You know, the first one was called Dr. Dre. Have you ever heard of Dr. Dre? If you know Snoop Dogg, you have to know Dr. Dre.
He was yeah.
I mean, what do you like? What do you like better, Dr. Dre or Dr. Pepper? Those are both really good.
Pepper?
Those are both phenomenal.
I would have to say both.
Yeah, I agree. Both.
Because honestly, like most of it is like pretty good, but you know,
Lane, do you know the one doctor that they don't have in Keensburg? It's a dentist.
What?
You actually do. All the assistants are pretty hot too. Gary, you know what's funny about Dr. Pepper? You ever see the South Park episode with the agnostic people? They're like in this. They're like in this house. We only drink agnostic beverages. Dr. Pepper, right? Dr. Pepper. He's like, because what is it? It's not a cola. It's not a root beer. Nobody knows. Nobody can know.
It's not a soda. It's not a cola. It's not
a cola. Yeah.
It's not a root beer either, though.
In Texas,
nobody knows. Nobody
where
can know.
Coke means Dr. Pepper. Like if you order a Coke, you're getting a Dr. Pepper.
I do prefer Coke over Pepsi as anyway. So
let's fucking go.
Yeah, Pepsi's kind of trash. Like Pepsi's definitely last on that list.
Like, don't get me wrong. I love my Mountain Dews, but when it comes to like Pepsi or Coke as a soda in itself, Coke every time.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's close.
You like your Mountain
Pepsi tastes
Dews?
funny.
I didn't hear what you said.
My
It's
Coke
Mountain
is like
Don't.
weird.
Oh,
It's
Mountain
Mountain,
Dew.
Mountain Don't.
I don't know. I mean,
not bad.
Let's talk about Diet Coke is like weird than like regular than Diet Pepsi.
Hell yeah,
It's like,
Nate.
it's
Go right
weird.
now.
I
Oh,
love
Nate
that it's
didn't
the
go to the
game of the
game,
year.
that's why.
Nate has not missed a fucking game this year. I love that
Where's
he's
Nate?
missing the
Until
game of the
now.
year.
I sat
I want
by.
to stay home and watch the Knicks lose. I can't miss it.
What are we going to do
That's
about
not why
our beloved
you go to the game.
Tangerines? They're not doing so good. We're getting spanked by Halliburton, who's so good. I don't know what to do about the Pacers and our beloved
Stay
Tangerines.
home. I'm not going to go to the best game of the year. It's shitty
What we really should be identifying and keying in on is who are the Nets going to select with the 8th pick this year?
Con Kneppel.
That's what I
I'm
like.
going to
to
kill
know.
myself. Oh, you know
He's
whose jersey
there.
I have
I
on?
like that kid.
Who are they selecting?
Yeah, represent New York basketball, just like
Yeah, they'll
Nate
be
said
up at
earlier.
midnight in the draft.
Nate said that earlier. Representing New York basketball tonight.
I think
Good on
you're
you.
good, buddy. I think you're good. You're all right.
That's it.
No way.
You got to swing the bat to hit that. Lane, there's a question for you.
Yeah. Okay, let me read this. Lane, did you like the "I love you" as a Jets fan? Yeah, that's nice what he wrote. Well, I mean, honestly, like I think the Giants are gonna do good this year.
You obviously have
Hopefully.
not looked at their schedule. Get back to me after you do that.
Yeah. I wonder when their schedule comes out. Hopefully,
It comes out in October.
Why are they coming out so late?
Because in September they just surprise everybody and like, oh, that's our matchup. We're not even ready. They're like, gotcha, bitch.
Gotta get my chat. You good?
That's
All
funny.
right.
What
Do you
is
not-
that like?
Wait, hold on. I gotta take this comment to task. It's an extra innings game against the best team in the National League, the World Series champ.
Best team in the MLB. All right.
I thought the Rockies were the best team in baseball. Was that not the case? Are
Let's
they
not just
9
say
and 50 or
National
something?
League.
Oh, look at that! It's an asteroid. Where's it gonna hit? Oh, Texas. Sorry. You're playing the Dodgers, the World Series champs. You're going to extra innings at home. How do you not say that it's the game of the year? Because he's not there.
I mean, there's been
If he
some
was
good
there,
games.
this would be the greatest game ever. But he's got to shit on it because he's not there.
There's been some good games this year. There's been some good games there.
I'm sure, but I mean, if you win this game in 12 or 15 innings against the Dodgers,
it's a sick game, for sure. It's a sick game. But the best game of the year is the last game of the year when the Mets win the World Series at Citi Field. That's the best game of the season.
Hey, Lane, has baseball started yet?
No.
It's almost June.
Chuck Eastman with who was that?
Bobby in a wig.
That would be the Hindu deity.
Bobby in a wig, Nate. It's Bobby in a wig.
That would be the Hindu deity Gorlock the Destroyer.
That thing is.
I'm
is
not
that
arguing,
a real
Nate.
person?
I'm telling you the
real.
truth.
That's not.
It's
That's
a
not AI. That's a real person.
transsexual. Yeah, it's a tranny that goes on that one like those talk show or podcast or shit.
You are.
Wait, hold on, Nate. I'm not arguing. I'm telling you what it is. If you beat the Dodgers in extra innings at home on a walk-off, which it'll be, that's the best game of the year so far.
Who knows when that game's gonna be over? It might be,
I don't know why Nate's throwing shade at me. He's just upset that his Knicks.
Really?
He's upset
really, Gary?
Halliburton again. Halliburton
Really, Gary?
keeps spanking the Knicks. It's bad. I don't know what we can do about Halliburton spanking our beloved
I
Tangerine.
like what they lost.
Gary, really? You don't understand why Nate is talking shit to you?
No, I don't.
Nate has to decompress after putting all of his investment time into the Knicks and now missing the best Met game of the year.
The Knicks tried their best. They just got spanked by their daddy, Halliburton, who spanks them on the regular. Because he's their daddy. He owns the Garden because he spanks the Knicks over and over again. The Knicks' daddy is Halliburton.
I also
He's their
spanked the
daddy.
Knicks over and over again.
I don't
Am I
get the
right, guys?
reference,
High
but
five.
I know what you're getting at, but I'm not sure of the reference. Like, I get it halfway. Why do the Knicks keep getting spanked? And what are we going to do for our beloved Tangerines to turn this thing around and stop getting spanked by Halliburton of the Pacers?
Score more baskets than them.
But every time we try that, Halliburton keeps scoring. He keeps spanking us.
That is
So when
critical.
they try to score, you do something to make it to where they don't.
Yeah, you stop them. That is critical. You stop them from scoring, and then like Bobby Boucher said, when the quarterback call hike, and then I had to look for the ball, and then attack him, and then if you get the ball to somebody else, I tackle them. You gotta fucking just wing it. Score more points and stop them from scoring points. That's how you win games, people. That's how you win games. Write that down.
Swing
Teach it
the
to your
bat,
kids.
dude.
I'm just very concerned about our Tangerines.
You could do better than that.
No, I'm very concerned. We keep losing. Did you watch the game today, Nick? I know you don't like basketball anymore, but did you watch the game today?
I work, so I work at night.
It was bad. We keep getting slapped around by Halliburton of the Pacers.
I can't wait till tomorrow when I can get some actual bud.
You had a 3-day weekend? They give you Monday off?
Nah.
I didn't think so. New guy always got to work a holiday.
Yeah, my birthday's on Tuesday. I was gonna request off a couple months ago, but I said fuck it. Do anything anyway.
Last question for you, Lane. Give us a good answer.
Basically, yeah, I've been holding a stuffed animal like that to you as I'm talking.
No, the
Like a
question's for
cat.
you.
Okay. How much DNA is on Lane's stuffed animals? I don't know, actually. I have this one also. Another cat I have. So I just have like.
Wait, you saying your cat?
He doesn't know how much DNA is on his stuffed animals.
Wait. So
You know what the answer is? Should
I'm
be
petting,
none. I have no DNA. I don't masturbate with my animals. That should
Now
be
let's
the
not.
answer.
Why does DNA all of a sudden have to be that?
Now, let's not get out of hand, Gary. I used to have a.
He's petting it. He's touching it. There's flakes, like skin flakes. There's DNA everywhere. That's not the only source of DNA. Gary.
I wasn't. I think blood or semen. I guess. Yeah. I guess your skin. and
Why is
everything
there
would be
instant
DNA
mashed
too.
potatoes coming
I
out of your
suppose
cat?
so.
Let's not get out of
Lane,
hand,
hello.
Gary. I used to struggle with my red pandas. Red pandas are adorable.
Oh yeah, red squirrel.
There
Lane.
is.
Lane, okay, a cat.
I don't know why he's getting his saliva on his stuffed animals either, but okay.
Yeah, well, because it depends how many like cats you have. Like, just petting Carly.
Gary, you're the one that had your dog pulling
Shut the fuck up.
desk.
You guys are weirdos with the dog. Like, it's weird.
If the guys, here's a rule: if there's someone on solo layout, everyone else. You name your cat Carly.
Well, because she's never on the show, that's why. I guess maybe she's busy. Well, I know her cookies are good. I gotta tell you.
What? You've had Carly's cookies?
I want to. I mean, I guess like I know that. I know she's busy and stuff. Like, be happy to have her on one night on the show. That'd be good. But, yeah.
Oh, you're out, bro. Sorry.
What a surprise! I wonder who made the out.
Starling Marte.
Oh, he did. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, Soto.
It's probably going to be a long game. Because I know they play tomorrow on Fox 5. The game of the week.
All right, Lane. You enjoy bedtime with Carly? Give everyone your closing thoughts.
Goldie. Okay. So how do I feel about the Mets rest of the week?
Yes.
Then we gotta play the after we play the Dodgers, I'll tell you. We play the White Sox. That's gonna be hard.
That's what she said.
All right. Yeah, Sox are usually hard, aren't they? Like,
Well, I mean, hopefully they could beat them like the White Sox, but I don't know.
Wait, fuck you, Nick. I just.
Juan
Because they
Soto
play the
potentially
Dodgers
walked.
away after.
Why? He's 0 for the week.
no, he just got walked intentionally.
Yeah, and I mean week, WEAK, because he's been a fucking
Well, I
failure.
can't get it because it's on Apple TV. So,
With a
I
name
didn't
I
like
don't even know what Apple TV is. I'm supposed to watch this game on Apple TV. I don't even know what that is.
You would know if it was Bacon TV, right?
With a name like Soto, I would hope he had a walk.
Lane, how do you feel about apples?
they're good. All right. Well, that's all I have to say.
All right, Lane. Thank you for calling in. You're a national
Cherry.
treasure.
Cherry.
Good night.
Gary, check your
Bye.
text. Gary, check your damn text.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
I gotta send this to. I can't. I got a fight streaming on my phone. Is he talking about the one that Nate sent me?
Yes.
I can't open it because I've just got something else streaming on my phone, and I don't know how to use the technology. Let me send it.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Hell yeah, baby, baby. To the top of the 13th.
I
We
know
get
they
it.
walked him, but 0 for 6 would have been such a better sound than 0 for 5.
No, fuck that. You walk him every time. Free base, extra innings. Yeah, put his ass on.
Well, I gotta talk shit, dude. Sometimes you just have to talk shit to talk shit.
Yeah, stop Stop talking over him.
Got it. Thank you. Now I got 3 things I'm trying to watch at once, but we
Gary,
can do it.
why is Juan Soto the greatest athlete in New York?
Well, right now Tyrese Halliburton's in New York, so he's not.
Oh, Tony's in New York.
Tyrese Halliburton. That guy is special. He keeps spanking our tangerines.
He's so special. He rides to the game on a short bus. Aren't you glad I'm back?
Did he take the seat in front of you or behind you?
Oh, on me?
No.
Okay, no.
I always sit in the back seat. Even though on a short bus, every seat's the back seat.
I don't gotta take the short bus. My mommy drove me to school.
I went to an alternative school in Howell because I got kicked out of my high school.
Your mom drove you. That's
I got kicked out of my high school too, but not. They made me go to my district had 2 schools. They made me go to a different one. Yeah.
My freshman
really
year,
kick me out.
I got kicked out. Went to one school, got kicked out of that.
It was a private school or public school?
Public schools.
And they kick you out of public school, but then they gotta get you tutors and
when
stuff.
You do the
right?
shit that I was doing, yeah.
Okay, because if they wanted to kick me out, they had to send tutors to my house and stuff, and it's I was just my mom agreed me to drive me to the other school.
Yeah, I even went to vocational and got banned from the bus. Me and my buddy used to take nails and shit from the woodshop class at vocational, and we would just throw them at cars on the fucking parkway. Yeah, we were bad kids, man. We were bullies.
Quest, I'm not shocked he got kicked out of high school. I'm shocked that he made it to high school.
I graduated. I have a diploma and everything.
There's no way you have a diploma.
I have a diploma from
Show
high
it
school.
right now. Show it right now.
I don't have it on me, dude. I gave it to my mom to hold on to. I would have lost that shit decades ago.
When I went to my the second high school I went to, and I got into a fight there. I was there a couple of weeks. I got into a fight, and the principal, I'm meeting with the principal, and he's like, "Well, you said you threw the first punch." I said, "Yeah, I threw the first punch, but he started it." He's like, "Well, explain how that's possible." I said, "He got in my face and told me he was going to hit me, so I punched him. I wasn't going to wait and call his bluff and get knocked out, so I hit him first." And the principal looked at me and said, "That's reasonable," and he sent him home. And I didn't get suspended.
You guys want to see Nate right now? Robert C. The Mets are playing a 13th inning for the first time since 2019.
That's good. You sound like an old 30s broadcast of fucking baseball announcer, dude.
Oh, no, that's the Mets are losing right now because a home run was just hit by the Dodgers by Teoscar Hernandez. Teoscar Hernandez.
He hit a double. Get a double, sir.
That's good, Nick. You should just call football games in that voice.
Are we gonna do a meetup for the Mets World? Are we gonna do a meetup for the Mets World Series parade this year? Are we doing that?
Yeah. Yep.
No.
Do the kids still get a day off from school if the team wins? The Yankees when they used to win, Giuliani would shut the schools down. Do they still do that?
You're gonna have to come to LA for the World Series parade.
No, the Mets are going to do it in Queens, I would imagine.
The last time the Mets won the World Series, kids weren't even required to go to school, so they didn't have to give them off.
When the other team in New York won the World Series, the kids got there was no public schools. There were no schools. Kids were working on the farms.
I don't know. I'd have to ask a New Yorker.
They were too busy being red-blooded Americans working on the farms.
I saw kids. Hell yeah, first and third.
Runners on the corners, first and third. Top of the 13th inning on Apple TV, something nobody's watching.
Oh, I'm watching Stack. You already
Actually,
know,
Masters of the Air on Apple TV is fucking phenomenal. It's like the third series. Like there's the Band of Brothers, Pacific, and then now they have Masters of the Air. That's on Apple TV.
Oh, C is pretty dope. That shit was pretty cool.
Yeah.
With Jason Momoa, that shit was pretty dope. I only watched the first season though. That shit's cool.
Yeah, good shit.
Mo Dean says, Rick, Mets have only won games because they've had one of the easiest sauces in the league. But I'm tired.
Sausages? The easiest sausages?
Sausages.
The easiest
That little
People
fucking
will
fat
just say
dog
any
ran
damn
those
thing. People just
commercials
say
are
any
great.
old thing. They just say anything. The Mets only won games because they're starting to schedule. They swept the Dodgers. I mean, they swept the Phillies, and they're about to beat the Dodgers. Like, come on.
No. Hold it.
Oh yeah, Philly. What
They
the hell
beat the
took you so
Cubs.
long, bro? Where you been, Philly?
What do you mean? It's supposed to hit your search bar, not the algorithm.
Speaking of where's Philly been, if it's the National League East, it's first place. That's where Philly is. Boom. Take that one, Gary.
They are in first place by a couple of games now.
Especially
That's right,
more in a little
Modine.
bit.
No,
7-5. Juan
Modine.
Soto.
Yeah, I
with an
just looked
over
at the
for the Mets.
Yankees record. The Yankees have the same record as the Mets. They're 30-20 also.
So do you remember when me and Nate were debating the other day and I said the only thing great about Juan Soto is that he walks? He went 0 for 5 today, and the most excitement that Nate had is when they intentionally walked Soto. This is the first time he touched the base.
Playing the Dodgers, man.
Also, coincidence, when Juan Soto walked to first base, it was also the fastest he's gone to first base the entire season because he doesn't run on hits or in the field.
You're watching a lot of Juan Soto
I'm not a
this year, it
fan.
sounds
I
like.
think everyone should run everything out like A-Rod did, but it is a 162 game season. Like, you might have some laugh. I'm not excusing it. It's not okay.
There, that's Juan Soto.
But
Just
like over 162 games, you might not run one out. It might happen.
Maybe once or twice.
No, Rick. He dropped his toy on the floor, and he.
Nate, I'll
wanted me
tell
to-
you who ruins sports. Somebody who wastes time watching every single game and think that makes them more knowledgeable about the sport. It makes you more knowledgeable about the game you saw, but it doesn't make you more knowledgeable about the sport. That's a misconception that you've conjured up in your brain and try to piss in everyone's chat because you can't accept the fact you waste all your time watching this letdown.
If you watch no games, you'd be more knowledgeable if you watched every game. It doesn't make you more knowledgeable than someone else.
I'm 46 years old. Like, there's nothing new to learn about the game of baseball. Like, I know what I know.
No,
like, I don't
enough.
have to watch every game to be able to discuss the game in general. But to
Yeah, like,
discuss that specific game, okay.
I don't really follow Major League Baseball. I don't follow the league like I follow the NBA. Like, I watch the Mets every night, but I don't like watch out of town baseball. I don't follow the league.
Well, then fuck
I
you,
know
Nate.
the
I take
Rockies
it
are
back.
terrible. I know that.
Fuck you, Nate. I take it back. Nate, I'm 46 years old, dude. I've seen enough games. There's nothing being reinvented at the game of baseball. Like, they added a fucking runner in extra innings to second base. That's the only thing. And pitchers
And
don't
a
hit
pitch
anymore
clock.
in the National League.
And a pitch clock.
Pitch clock. That's right. I was going to say that. It's the only thing I know about baseball.
The pitch clock is good. I don't like the rest of it, but the pitch clock is good.
It is. When you're at the game, I've gone to 2 games this year. When you're at the game, so much better than the glove under the arm and the
Because at a
walking
certain
around the
point, you're
mound.
just stalling. Like, you got to go out. You got to fight at some point. You got to go out and fight.
Yeah,
you can't just
right.
sit there and stall.
Speaking of changes, are they doing that fucking kickoff shit again this year in the
They
NFL?
tweaked it a little bit, or they're trying to tweak it. It's proposed.
They want more kick returns, right? That's what they want.
Yeah, but they're not getting them.
So why don't they just move it back? Move back where you kick the ball off from, so they don't get touchbacks. Just move it back 5 yards.
Like, the surprise on kick is exciting, at least, right? Like,
I love the
ooh,
onside
like
kick.
a Super Bowl had a surprise onside kick,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah,
you
that
take
won the
away
game.
any excitement with the play. Like,
Oh,
they were
yeah.
like, oh, there's too many touchbacks. It's boring. Okay, let's make
No,
it more
I think
boring.
the NFL should go the other way. I think they should try to create a system in which there's more onsides kick, right? Because it's the word kickoff is short for free kick, right? It's not. I don't have to give you the ball. I can try to go get it myself, and I would.
No,
Like,
it's
I'm not
short
just
for
going to
kick
give
off season.
I'm not just going to give you the ball, right? Like, I'm going to try to keep it. That's why I would usually go for it on 4th down. In most situations, I would go for it on 4th down. But like, I'm not just going to give you the ball. They should encourage people to onside kick.
Rick, I believe they did something with the onside kick that it used to be you just do it in the 4th quarter, but now I think you can do it in any time you're down by more than 2 scores. I think they that was the proposal I saw from Rappaport, Garofalo, or Schefter. I never saw that it went through.
But you still got to tell the other team, right?
But why do I have to keep the ball? Well, I don't want to kick the ball. I want to keep the ball. Why do I
When
have to
Pat,
keep him
when
up?
Pat McAfee recovered his own onside kick was one of the fucking funniest things I've ever seen. Like,
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
So-
have Mo. Hell yeah, have Mo.
I think things like that and going for it on 4th and short, I think going for it on 4th down over the middle of the field, I think things like that should become the norm. I don't think you just give the ball up.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a buzz that comes over the crowd if you're going for it on like 4th and 4, right? Like if you're going for 4th and 1, like all right, that's normal.
Yeah.
But if you go for a 4th and 4, like the Detroit does, there's an excitement that comes over instead of just punting the ball away. Like it could be a game, a momentum changer in the game. Get it or don't get it.
Texas Tech did that a bunch. I think it's like 2021 or something like that, 2022 or something like that against Texas. That's how they beat us. They played 4-down football. They weren't gonna just punt the ball off. They kept converting on 4th and 3, 4th and 4. They kept converting on them, and like now they've made the game 33% easier. It's like I'm an
Here,
advocate.
you
of
want to
going
do
for it on
something
4th
fun?
down.
Here's what you do on kickoffs. Only offensive linemen and defensive tackles on the kickoff team where they have to fucking run downfield. They're worried about all these guys running so fast and colliding into one another. Let's let the fatties get out there. Let them do the kickoff returns. You have to be over 250 to be on the kickoff team. Done. That's exciting.
That would be absolutely fucking
That's not a
hilarious.
bad idea. I kind of like that. I kind of like this idea.
That would be fantastic.
They would have to take like a 15-minute timeout if Mekhi Becton had to run 60 yards downfield.
They'd have it on,
like 7 guys laying on the field dead.
they'd have to have 6 oxygen machines ready to go. As soon as
Leonard Williams would return another one against us. And I also want to correct everyone. Aaron Rodgers didn't throw 28 touchdowns last year. He threw 29, one of them to former Jet Leonard Williams. So that was a great momentum changer. Ruined Addison's birthday game. Dick.
I see what you did there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He did throw one to Corley too. That Corley spiked at the 1-yard line.
Oh, that was a reverse. That wasn't a throw. That was a reverse.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That was a
You're
run.
right.
That was a
You're
rush
right. You're
attempt.
right. I'm thinking it was a screen pass. You're right. It was a rush. You're right.
The jet sweep, wasn't it?
Yeah, I couldn't. I was so fucking mad when
The
he did
one
that.
time we ran the jet sweep.
Oh,
Let's go.
damn it.
But you know what sucks? Like
0 for 4.
Corley. Like think about all the people who have ever played football in their whole life, and then think about the number of people who have scored a touchdown in an NFL game. He's no longer one of those people.
I saw a crazy stat the other day.
Poor bastard.
And it was since Justin Verlander came into the league, 20% of all major league players have entered the league.
Have what?
Yeah.
Since Justin Verlander, his debut, over 20% of everyone to ever play professional baseball has debuted after Justin Verlander.
LeBron James has got a crazy stat like too. Like LeBron James had played against like 25 or 30% of anyone who's ever played in the NBA. It's a crazy stat. Yeah.
Yeah, but basketball hasn't been around. Baseball's the early 1900s.
Yes,
Like,
baseball around 1880. Yeah.
I mean, I know there's more teams and the rosters are bigger, and they expanded rosters with COVID and all that, but that number was a little wild. I think that's what it was. I think they tweaked something too with where the ball is. If you kick it out of the end zone, it's 5 more yards up because they want the kicks to actually get returned. There was something like that. But he did land Kate Upton. When she did that cat daddy dance, that thing broke the internet. She was in the red bikini and she did the cat daddy dance and was just flying around everywhere. Also, the reason I'm so horrified is that I know he's sniffing me, but I could tell that he had cancer at that point. I could smell it on him. That's what horrified me.
You can smell the cancer. Yeah.
You already through that? Why you're making that face?
Yes. I was like, oh no, that's cancer.
Yeah, when they said it was prostate cancer, like prostate cancer is extremely slow moving. Like,
right.
It's the best Met game of the year for us, asshole. This has nothing to do with you. Addison is the best Met game Addison's seen all year.
Extra inning baseball. Nothing like it.
And then Mo Dean. All that for nothing, man. should have lost in 9 and not wasted people's time. I love the outlook sometimes. And how many games behind Philly now, Gary?
3. Did Philly win today?
Hell yeah, Nate.
No,
3.
I saw that today they had a 7-game winning streak, and it's still at 7 unless the game just ended.
Well,
Yeah,
2
they're
and
at
a
8
half.
now. It
2
updated within the last hour.
3.
8 in a row.
It's all right.
That's
The Mets are still going to win the World Series. I'm not concerned about that.
Okay.
This it's a guarantee. There's no other possible outcome. It's an impossibility of the contrary.
All right. Well, we were at 2.5 hours. It's 1 o'clock, and I got to be up at 7:30 for work. So, ladies and gentlemen, start dropping your "What did we learn?" I learned that Chris tried several times to get in the show tonight, and it didn't work out. Chris, I appreciate your efforts, and you are welcome anytime that works for you. I know with my schedule, late at night sucks. If a Sunday is better for you, whenever you are able to, man, you're more than welcome to come on. With as awful as the chat can be with like people like Nate and Modine, who might be the same person for all I know. It's nice to have somebody positive and supportive like you in the chat. So anytime you want, bro, you are more than welcome to pop in and say hi to everyone, even if it's 30 seconds to just kind of introduce yourself. Whatever you're comfortable with, it's there for you, buddy.
He is the most positive dude I've seen in the chat in a long time.
He is. It's great. It's a nice touch.
Matthew Smith's pretty positive too.
Yes. If he was HIV positive, maybe.
HIV.
His weight on the scale
is gay. Yeah.
His weight when he steps on the scale is positive.
Sarah, I learned that Lane thinks I'm weird, and I'm still trying to process it.
I don't know what you make of that, right?
Yeah, you're weird. You're a girl.
No. Lane called you.
Yeah.
Lane called you weird.
Sarah, I would feel honored that the cat isn't named after you. It's named after Carly. So.
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, Bobby has a
Unless he had
kangaroo.
named Carly prior to meeting Carly, then it's fine. But if he named his dog Carly after meeting Carly, which I sense that he did, that's weird.
Gary, will you read this? What did I learn, please?
I learned that Met lineup 1 through 9 can't hit. Soto was a waste of money as we're going into extra innings tonight. All right.
Thank you for reading it, Gary. I didn't think you would. I thought you were telling me to go screw
I
myself. I appreciate you reading it.
Yeah, I didn't realize what I was going to say until I was halfway through it, and then I was like, "Oh, I see where we're going."
Committed at that point, right? That's why I get off guard with it. That's what you professional right there. All right.
What up, BC?
Weed? Anything in closing?
Yes. Go sports. All sports. Every sport. Everybody. Go sports. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say.
Give me hooray history.
Hooray history. Let's go.
Yeah. Very nice. You're my.
I do have a question though. Charles Gorman went to college and had a roommate, right? So he's lived on his own to some degree in the past, right? Like in college, he lived in a dorm or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So that's something. Like, and he did that 10 years ago. I think he'll be all right.
Interesting dynamic, right?
Yeah. Just
how old is Charles? Like 27?
30, 31.
30. He'll be 30
oh, really?
in September. I think September 10th.
Ah.
I remember because Bobby's is August 28th, and during that show, Charles came on and was like, "My birthday's September 10th."
I think I remember that.
My birthday
That when
is
you
the
had
same
birthday?
as Sauce Gardner's birthday. No.
He's probably right too.
That's the best. Comment of the night.
He's probably 9.5 years from the 40-year-old version of her life.
No, I think we'll get it done this year. Well done, Nate. That's all your bullshit is worth it because every once in a while you'll drop one of those. And that's the thing. I laugh and he's like, that wasn't a fucking joke. They probably get the tax write-off, right, Nate? Their parents get a tax deduction. They're paying for the dorm, but meanwhile you're living at home.
It's pretty smart.
I mean, not really, because you're still paying for the dorm, right? I mean, you just get to write it off. I don't know how that works.
Pros and cons to every decision you make, Gary.
There's no way I'm sending my daughter to college. Like, there's a 0% chance of that. So I ain't even worried about that.
You gonna homeschool her?
We do homeschool her. I'm not sending my daughter to college. Like, she can go, like, she wants to go to college. I ain't paying for that. I know what goes on in college, and I ain't paying for it. I ain't paying for it.
But you don't want her to go work at NASA so she can land on the moon? And
She
you
can
can
go
tell
work
her,
for NASA.
and you can tell her that she didn't do it.
Paying for, yeah, I ain't paying, and I'm really not paying for her to go on spring break. Any father who pays for their daughter to go on spring break needs to reconsider that. I'm gonna leave it at that.
True. Ever since I watched them Girls Got Wild videos back in the day.
Oh my god, I had the
Yeah,
subscription
this is what
every
you want
month.
your
The
daughter
fucking
doing?
video would
Don't
show
pay
up.
your daughter to go to spring break. That's out.
That was the original OnlyFans. Was the
Yeah.
Girls Gone Wild videos?
I stole my mom's credit card and ordered a couple of them DVDs back in the day.
$9.99 every month it would show up.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, Mo, the Knicks didn't win tonight. The Knicks lost. Halliburton cooked us again. We got cooked by Halliburton again. He's our daddy.
Halliburton does have a habit of cooking people. If it's an Iraq war joke, never mind.
Good night, Wade.
Thank you, Chris. I believe that. I believe in you too, Chris. I believe in you.
It was a solid joke, and none of you got it. I'm really actually kind of upset about that.
I got the joke. I just I didn't want to. I understood it, but I don't find that funny.
Fair enough.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
No more weed?
No, we're winding down the show.
All right.
Gary, any closing thoughts?
No, I think we're good. I just want to know
Covered
what
everything that you. I think you were pretty adamant about what you wanted to get off your chest tonight.
I think so. I just want to give Charles the best of luck. Good luck on the new apartment. And what are we going to do about our Knicks? We just can't stop getting cooked by Halliburton of the Pacers.
Oh,
what do we
if there's
do?
any consolation, it's that the Knicks have been good on the road, right? They haven't been good at home in the playoffs.
That's true.
They're going on the road now, so maybe they're a little starstruck with all the celebrities that are coming out to watch them play. And in Indiana, you don't have that.
You don't. You don't have a lot of stars.
What do you have? You have
Cool city.
McAfee, Peyton Manning, and maybe Larry Bird. Like,
I've been
what
to
else do you fucking
Indianapolis.
have?
Cool city. You're not getting a lot of starlets in Indiana. That is true. It's a cool city. I like it.
Like, what's the
but
biggest
yeah.
star that you're getting? Like,
Peyton Manning.
I'll tell you an indie joke since it's 1:00 in the morning. When Jim Irsay passed away the other day, my buddy who's a Giants fan texts me. He goes, "Look at that! 2 days of watching Danny Jones throw passes, and the guy drops dead." It's rough. No, I didn't make a basketball point. I made a celebrity joke. Jesus Christ, go cry.
Did you make an actual basketball point?
I didn't make
I
a
thought-
basketball rep. I talked about the celebrities. Maybe they'll do better
Nate's
out there.
a little chippy today. He's a little.
bad.
Yeah,
I mean, the
I
Mets
guess it's
lost. He
because
doesn't
it's-
go to the Met game.
And then,
The best
yeah.
Met game of the year because they lost.
And they're not going to lose again. That will probably be the last time they lose this season, I would imagine.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the undefeated thing worked so well. Keep
Yeah.
playing. I love when you triple down on things. I love it.
I'm just gonna keep doing it, and hopefully 1 year it pays off, and the Mets win the World Series, and then I'll be right.
Oh, the Knicks on the road? Yeah, they won the first 2 games in Boston. So they were 2-1 in the Boston series. And then
They won all the games in Detroit, too.
they won. How many games did they win in Detroit? They won more than they lost in Detroit.
They won 3. They were
Yeah, they're 5-1 on the road, dumbass. Follow your fucking team. Clown Paint. That's what your new name is. Clown Paint, Nate.
Yeah,
they're 5-1 on the road. So my math checks out, and the point is made.
He's just upset because his beloved Tangerines got cooked by Halliburton of the Pacers.
All right, Nick, peace out. You and Gary have fun going at Nate while he chats at you guys. I gotta go. Love you guys.
Yeah, I'm winding down. Be
No,
good.
you're not. You're winding up. Fuck that. I love you guys. Peace out.
Congrats on your victory.
Nate says he's agreeing with you. I don't understand what Nate's point is then.
I don't either sometimes. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, are we done?
You're done.
All right.
I'm done. I'm going to have Boom drop What Did We Learn, and I'm out.
All right, I'll drop off.
Good night, buddy.
Good night.
Mr. Boomtown. Drop What Did You Learn? I thank everyone for watching. If you haven't already, hit the like button. I'm tired. I know. I don't know how to read your shit sometimes. That's why I invited you to come on. It would have been more fun bantering in person. Sure, Weed. Go ahead. You better do it quick. Click back in. We'll do the rest of it later. Hurry up. Boomtown's dropping them. Chris, you did not let anyone down. Stop. Don't say that. You did not let anyone down. You're here every night. You're supportive. You're awesome. Oh no, Weed, it went to Gary. You're definitely no. Now you're out. You gifted it and it went to Gary. Ladies and gentlemen, for the worst reading of What Did We Learn Ever? Boomtown learned?
Did you read the first one already? Is it the bonus?
Oh, it moved. The chat bumped up.
I learned not even the Knicks can stop the Knicks shine. Early edition. Show from starting on time. The Charles bedroom tenant replacement plan is almost complete. Bonus, Charles may have a future in play-by-play. Mrs. Gorman addresses Nick as Mr. Nick. She does. I've heard her do it. Nate has officially exited the closet, according to Nick. No nudity is the only rule on the show, which I don't agree with. Double bonus. Addison is a complete hair teaser.
Cody had a haircut. I really did.
Charles might feature a colon link on his show. Applebee's better than live show. Cody TV subscription might be going up soon. Chris B is a tease. Triple bonus. I have never considered cocaine to be a pizza topping until tonight. It's the best. Matthew Smith was a fast sperm. But at least he was fast at some point in his life. Lane knows his rappers. Being in labor is weird. And Nate has a stuffed cat named Carly.
Oh, Lane has it.
Yeah, I know. He messed it up.
He's got Nate on the brain. Weed, thank you for the membership.
Of course. You have a great night, Nick. If you're a DP,
Addison, you too, man. Thank you for coming on.
We got you, man.
Later, pal.
Love
you for the membership. Love you too, buddy. We had 5 spots gifted tonight. So I owe 2 memberships. The first one went to Pat Rudy. And the second one is loading right now. Went to DM95. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being a part of the show. Thank you for making it so fun. You guys are the best. Stay safe this weekend. And Chris, you never have to apologize for anything. You didn't disappoint anyone. You're here every night. You put a smile on everyone's face in the chat. You're a great person. Did want to meet you, but we'll get to it on God's time, not our time. Don't stress it, brother. Everyone, have a good night. Thank you for watching. I never thought I'd say this, but go Dodgers.
You know what? Nick Shiner's cooking, everybody. Nick is the best chef fan you ever met your whole life. I won't lie to you.
Oh, it didn't want to.
Gentry covered in football. Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his promise, Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, so get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show.